Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, madam.
So, good
Yes.
evening, everyone.
Madam,
Ma'am,
please
you are
unmute
not audible.
yourself.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Yes,
Good
ma'am, you are
evening,
audible.
everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
I'm Dr. Surekha Vaidya, HOD BBIB, MES Senior College, Pune, and I'm delighted to host today's proceedings. As we begin with day 2, we look forward to another enriching and insightful session. I request all the participants to please keep microphones muted and use the chat box for queries. Let's begin day 2 with the same energy and curiosity. We shall now begin session 3. It would be concluded by 7:30 p.m., including the queries. Our expert for this session is Dr. Sagar Jambhorkar sir, who was with us yesterday and shared very valuable insights. We are very thankful to you, sir, and we welcome you again for today's topic, Endpoint and Device Security. I welcome, sir. Hello,
Thank you,
sir.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Initially, one question. Today we have a little bit technical and demonstration based session. So my personal query for you people is, do we start with theory first or practical first? Because it's better if you do the practical or demonstration at your end. If you are on laptop, it's good for you to practice and better understanding of the problem. So which is the better option for you people? You can start your enable your mic and you can tell me.
Practical first.
Practical.
Both.
Both, I will cover both, no issue. The only
The
thing is
practical one.
first theory or first practical. That is the only question.
Sir, first theory part, sir.
Okay,
Sir, if
so
you don't mind, can you explain with theory with
actually
practical?
what happened, 50% or almost 50% content for today's theory is our previous session, yesterday's introductory session. So bit portion we already have discussed. So if you are comfortable within first 30 minutes, we can discuss about the topic, what exactly it is. And later we switch for the experimental part, wherein I request you to start your laptops and do some little bit two demonstrations and some information based issue, wherein you can understand endpoint security as well as how hackers hack your system.
Yeah.
So you may be in position to hack other system, but after some time, but before that you can understand how our system get hacked.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Okay, then we start with our theoretical part first.
Yes, sir.
Am I visible now? My screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so today's again interesting one very technical point, that is endpoint and device security. Actually, when we talk about endpoint security, endpoint is nothing but actual our device, that is endpoint. And by then we are talking about endpoint and device, two different issues. Endpoint is anything at other end, but very specific we are talking about the device which are available, maybe laptop, desktop, mobile, tablet, any device. Even herein we have to understand the endpoint may be IoT based device, endpoint may be CCTV camera, endpoint may be any type of gadget which is connected to the internet. This is the first concept which we have to clear in our mind. And this is not only endpoint as a connected device on net. It is in addition to that, the device which we are using, maybe USB peripherals or other devices which are plugins. Means extra device which able to plug in for your system at the time of internet or by using internet is your endpoint of the system. So we will talk about the we can say the procedure, how one can hack it, or how one can get access of your system. Or majority time endpoint access is played important role when we talk about the botnet. When your system is bought, in particular, it is required in distributed denial of service or DDoS attack. Many times it happens that in denial of service attack, our system get bought or become a bot, and someone can access our system from remote end. So very first, very preliminary symptoms or understanding that without controlling your system, automatic some actions to be performed on our screen, the rotation of cursor, the movement of the other slides, movement of the desktop kind of thing. So you can realize that my system is controlled by somebody else. In that case, 100% your system get either it goes for remote access or it is bought and working for somebody else. So in such situations, we have to monitor our own system. This is very easy, very simple task to keep our system safe. And I prefer, or I recommend you people that you should prefer to access our own system on some frequency. After 8 days, after 10 days, you have to check what exactly my system is performing, what exactly my system is doing. So backend, there are provisions available, and keep in mind, uh, always there is no necessity of using open source tools or some license copies for doing such kind of thing. It is system based or it is license based softwares are already available with our system, which we are not aware. That is the only thing. We are not aware with the installed things and we are not utilizing it. That's why we are not aware. So this is bit awareness kind of thing for you people, and this will definitely helpful for you. So nowadays, 70% breaches starts at endpoint. It means hacking or taking access of the endpoint, that is your device. Now I'll not talk about endpoint. We will discuss endpoint as a device now. 70% breaches are at your devices. It means your device is already compromised, and then only the control of device gets shifted to somebody else, or access of your device remotely get by somebody else. And in both the situations, it is not mandatory that your data get breached. It is mandatory to take control of your PC to perform some task. Means as and when my system get controlled by somebody else, so it is not mandatory that someone is interested in my PC or my data which is available in my PC. They may be interested in using my platform, using my device for doing something which is unethical. That is the only option, or that is the main thing for the hacker. So devices are nowadays it is available. So when we talk about device, it is any device which we are using right now as a part of gadget, mobile, personal computer, desktop, then your laptop or printer. Nowadays we have smart printers are available, wherein if you place some document on a tray, so it scans the document and print on both side. But keep in mind, these smart printers are having some memory storage. So whatever you get print, whatever you scan or copy the document, so automatically one copy of the document is available with the printer, but that too in its RAM. So the RAM based memory, means volatile memory based systems are available, but the memory storage for such kind of devices are enough that they can store a day data. Means after 24 hours, or if the system is not shut down for whatever longer time, you can have the data available with the system, that means with the printer. So the scanning or photocopier machines, these are the smart printers, smart photocopier machines are available, through which one can get the information. For example, if I get your printer IP address, and I get connected to your printer by any way, if I start getting access of your printer, so I can understand what exactly you are taking copy of, or what you are scanning in your from your printer. So kind of information I can automatically uh, get into, or we can say aware about the printing. So this kind of consciousness or awareness we should have, then it will be helpful to protect our information. Why I'm telling you this? Because nowadays in I belong to such services where document confidentiality matters a lot. So we normally avoid using such kind of printers, or as and when we use such kind of printers, we preferably go for can based printers. So we do have a single printer which is on our own network, and that is one of the safest military network available. So the printers we utilize on that network, and which is ensured it is safer one. But it is not happen in every government organization or private organization or companies where tendering matters a lot and you are copying some tendering document. So in such situations, your data compromise may be possible by such kind of devices. So device is any device which is working on the net. So endpoint security, why we require, the reason is nowadays uh, people are using IoT, but everybody is not aware about how to use and how to keep it safe. That is the problem. So weak IoT security, that is the problem for all of us. For example, very simple example, if I have dishwasher at my home which is controlled by Wi-Fi, and if somebody entered in my Wi-Fi connection and take control of my dishwasher, although it is not having anything inside, but one can start it, one can set a program for washing some uh, matlab, it is not mandatory that minimum awareness is required for everybody, that if I have a Wi-Fi based system, if I have a smart system, if I have a smart house, then we should ensure that it should be restricted one. That is the main intention. And for this reason, we are keeping our system safe, as we were discussing in yesterday's session also, that we should plug off our Wi-Fi connection as and when it is not utilized or not in use. Then your phishing and malwares are there, endpoint security. But in both the cases of phishing and malware, the availability of, or we can say, downloading of some links, clicking on links, downloading some packages, that is mandatory at our end. Then only our device get compromised. So common threats are there with our device, that as usual yesterday we were talking about the malware, ransomware, phishing, zero-day exploits, and device theft. So these many common threats are available, but as we were discussing, these are not the threats. These are actually attacks. When I talk about this thing, I preferably mention it as an attack. I never consider this as a threat. The reason is, threat is the thing which a scary feeling in our mind is threat. So if I have scary feeling about something or data access, so that is definitely a threat for me. But when I say malware, then it is an attack. The reason is, already this is one step ahead of that threat. So now I'm not talking about the threat. I'm talking about the actual attacks, which may be nominated, or we can nomenclature as malware, ransom, phishing, zero-day exploit, and device theft kind of thing. So these are the common things, common attacks which may be performed on our end devices. Yes, this is the important issue. Out of this, one or two we can cover in our demonstration part, that antivirus endpoint detection and response. This is the one part which is very required. Then very specifically, what exactly antivirus do? This is the main question. So yesterday when I joined my session, so the previous session was about to finish, and someone from audience or participation asked one question to that expert. Ki, sir, something like a role of antivirus, or we can say how antivirus protect our system, kind of question asked by somebody else yesterday. So that time also I was eager to tell you the answer, but now opportunity come for me for answering your session, answering your problem. That antivirus is predefined, and we can say a program which is designed on the basis of the problem which are known to individual. Means, if I am a developer and I write a program to avoid something or to tackle something, to encounter the issues. So I do write a program in such a way that if this is happen, then do this. If this is happen, then do this. So if else, or kind of program I can write for tackling the issues. In antivirus, some keywords, some particular phrases, some ban URLs, some restricted sites, list of these things are part and parcel of your antivirus program. And as and when some document or link come to your system, it goes to antivirus software. Antivirus scan the document thoroughly and try to understand कि any of the restricted list material is available with that particular attachment or not. If it is not available, then antivirus allow it to enter your PC. Otherwise, it restrict the document by saying it is threat for your system. In some situations, some keywords might be used for other purpose, but may be the restricted part of the antivirus. In that situations, your actual document, which may not be the malware or any virus for the system, then also automatically it gets stopped, or we can say ban to enter in the PC. So main role of antivirus is to first of all try to understand the development of antivirus software. Antivirus software is something which predict some threats, which cover some threat processes, which cover some links, URLs, keywords, and by predicting the thing, they write a program to stop or to restrict our system or protect our system. So by this way, antivirus is available. So when we say the antivirus program in your system, so antivirus program scan the document and check whether it is threat for my device or not. If it is threat, then it's restricted, then it is stop it. So in some issues, you have to use antivirus. As we were discussing one more point in yesterday's session about the bot, and that time I mentioned one thing. Government Ministry of Home Affairs already gave one opportunity for all of us during COVID, that they freely available anti-bot software, and that time government has announced that you can download the anti-bot software in your PC and scan your PC. If it is bot, then it recovered your system and come out from the that network of bot. And if it is not bot yet, then henceforth that scanner will be helpful, that will ensure your system will not be the bot in future also. So that software was available. Now I think it is available in a license copy like other antivirus software. You can purchase anti-bot software to keep your system safe. It is not now, it is not available on any government portal. So that was specifically designed to avoid the bot network or participation in bot network. And that was actual device security. The reason was our system was alive, or normally our system is alive if it is, although it is not plug-in, but it is working on the CMOS battery. So the availability of PC on the basis of CMOS battery, that is power supply, and at other end we are having the Wi-Fi connection which is enabled, which is okay, which is continue supply of your Wi-Fi or mobile data. In both the situations, your system may be possible to get hacked or controlled by bot. Second, to control your security, that is encryption. As we were discussing yesterday also, keeping backup of the system, then encrypt your system. That is one very important issue. Encrypt your data. Either you can encrypt your files by assigning some password or security. As we all are aware that giving security password to the folder or file is as easy as anything. So minimum thing we can do for our file security. Otherwise, encrypt your data. Then third one is patch management. This patch management, we were discussing that updates are coming as a patch, and time to time updates on online system is mandatorily coming, but we are reluctant to install the patches by saying whether it is important or not. We never get a call for that, but henceforth start updating the patches. Patches are the identified vulnerable part of programming or software package, and recovery from that vulnerability is your patch. There's a small kind of program code which is known as patch, and which may add on thing in your actual program code, and automatically it covers the vulnerability issue into it. Then whitelisting of the system, then network access control. Network access control nowadays, whatever Wi-Fi or we can say routers are available with our home network, or we can say available with institutions or big industries. So network access control is almost taken care by 2-3 things. They do have their hardware firewall, they do have their software firewall. Then some control systems are inbuilt available with the routers. So that care has been taken at their level. But we can, or we have to understand that at my end, whether network is safe, it is okay. But my system should be the update, and my system should be the well configured and competent to work in that network. That ensurety should be from my end. So in some cases, that how to detect this problem of the system, then monitors behavior, detects anomalies. As we were discussing, the auto movement of cursor is one option. Then second, you are opening some folder and automatically some word file get opened, so you can understand that whatever I am doing is not performed by the system is performing in different manner. So behavior of the system matters a lot. Then whatever anomalies we can identify, for that reason you should be the good observer in day-to-day routine. Whatever device we are using, whether it is PC, laptop, anything, we are much conscious about my system. This folder was placed here yesterday, now whether it is there or not, or is there any uh, shuffling of icons, shuffling of data is in first view. If I identify such kind of thing, I have to be conscious about that. And for that thing, we are supposed to be a good observer at our end. Then it is very possible thing. Then auto isolations, forensic support. So these are the possible ADR available or well explained. Then uh, MDM for mobile security, that is minimum what we can do, or for our mobile security, that is a passcode enforcement. Number of options are there for passcode. Then we do have that remote wipe. This is very important issue about mobile. This is, I don't think this is not about your device, but sorry, this is not about your device security at this moment. But I experienced one or two people, or we can say I experienced one or twice one incident that some people in front of me also, they buy back their mobile phones. So whatever mobile phone they are using, they used to give it to some sellers or shoppers, and they purchase a new, and against that old one they get some discount on the new mobile handset kind of thing. So my question is, being a computer faculty, or being a, nowadays we all are computer literate people, that is minimum requirement of the environment. So very first question is whether we are clear about the data deletion option or not. This is my first question to you all, that is it possible, like simply if I have file on my screen, I want to delete it, the simple option is select it and delete. But in the first stage, when I select it and delete, it goes to recycle bin. So later I have to clear my recycle bin. So in smart way, what is our opinion? We used to go for shift and delete option. If I click a shift on delete option, then automatically my data get removed. So by when I say shift and delete option, so definitely the content of the file get deleted, or the file get deleted. Now my question is, if one can delete a file, maybe shift and delete, or maybe only delete option, then how one can, or any software can recover the content? Do you know this concept? How one can recover the content of the hard disk or CD or any pen drive? Do you have any idea about it? If you are aware, then okay. If you are not aware, then definitely I would like to tell you the logic behind it. It is very important to understand this logic. Otherwise,
क्लास
I
चलता है,
think,
नेट क्लोज करती है।
yes,
क्लास चलता था।
okay. Anybody can answer this question? How recovery happen in devices like a hard disk or pen drive or any other storage devices?
Hello.
So there are options with the hardware retrieval. So
Okay. Ma'am, actually, definitely there are options for the hardware retrieval. But if I say I deleted the file, then how I can recover the file? That is my main question. Means, is it possible to recover, or it is just something it is not possible once we delete it? Matlab shift delete option if I choose for deleting the file.
We can retrieve it by file recovery software, sir.
Yes. File recovery software, we can recover the data, but how file recovery can recover it?
Sir,
Is
can
there?
I say?
Yes.
Actually, from the internal storage, there is a downline root hierarchical folders are there. The deleted files, there's one folder like deleted files and folders. Automatically, when we are deleting anything from the mobile, whether it is shift delete or anything of that sort, though we are not able to see in the interface, but it gets stored in that internal storage substructured folder. Every phone has got an internal storage hierarchical folder structure. Like the download folder is there, the document folder is there, audio folder is there. Down in that hierarchical structure, there is one folder about deleted. And all those things get stored over there. We may not be able to actually see with the normal eye, like how they are. It's not in a readable format, but it can be recovered from there.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, good one. Just to clarify on the point, I'd like to tell the actual methodology or how hardware works at this moment. When I say I stored something on my memory, now just imagine that I have a memory table in front of me. Before that, try to understand when I say pen drive, when I say hard disk, when I say CD drive, or we get CD or DVD. Just imagine when disk is placed in the PC, then initially for hard disk or we can say CD, we have learned a basic thing that our reader, which is nothing but a head for reader or writing purpose, that is placed on the drive part, and our drive is having some sectors and we can say tracks are there, right? So when the tracks and sectors are there, but it is always our CD is moving front and back, and our header is static, it is on same position. So when I write something, the random writing on the platform, on the CD is there, random writing. It is not in sequence, right? But as far as my memory table concerned, there is a sequence serial number of my memory table where the data get placed as per my information, and one memory, we can say one table may be created which tell me that at which location, suppose serial number 1, this file is stored at this location. If this is a table, so as and when I delete the data, that data get deleted, that file get deleted from that table, memory table only. It is not actually deleting the data from the storage device. It is deleting the path where it is stored. It is clearing the path. That is the only thing. And that's why in my memory index table, there is vacancy which is shown to me, but at ground, at actual in storage device, there is data available. And that is the reason we do have rewritable DVDs, rewritable CDs. Our hard disk is rewritable. The reason is up to 7 layer we can write, we can overlap the content. And as and when the recovery software plug into your system, the recovery software can dig out the process. It mines your data storage and retrieve from all layers up to all 7 layers. This is the capacity of your recovery software. And that is the reason we require some licensed recovery software to retrieve maximum data. In case of deletion, even we can retrieve the data. So when we store anything in our mobile, and if you are going to replace or exchange the mobile, you have to delete the content. Now the question is, if deletion will not work with my device, recovery is possible, then how one can delete the information of the data, information of the device? That is the main thing. Because as per my philosophy or as per my knowledge, one can recover if you have good storage amount. If I stored 100 GB data into my hard disk, so definitely after removing some data, I can recover more than 100. The reason is it is already used. So some data is there in one or two layer or first or second layer of my memory storage. So in that situation, data is available in your hard disk. One can recover with the softwares. So my question is now how one can remove the data? How one can just delete the data at actual from all layers of the system? And for that reason, just try to understand this technology and this thing. There are open source apps available. Play Store में app available. There Play Store में app available है. You can go to Play Store, download the data wiping apps. Wipe, WIP is wipe. If you install data wiping app and you wipe the data, then it will never recover. Wiping is the process which clears all layers of memory and which is not at all recoverable. So exchanging mobile, exchanging device is not an issue, but before exchange your device, you have to wipe the data. You have to wipe that content. Then only you can go for the exchange. This will be the beneficial, we can say, solution for you people. Otherwise, even
Formatting also
in day to
works,
day,
right, sir?
yes.
Formatting also works, right?
In some cases, after formatting, you can recover some data. Means you can try it. You can just format your hard disk or pen drive, whatever it is, or you can go to professional person who can recover the data and ask him to recover. Because from our recovery software, these are the open source, normal, freely available tools. These may not capable to recover the data. But if you go to the professional one and ask them to recover the data, definitely, although it is formatted, then also at least some data they can recover. That is possible. So it's
But
better to
once
wipe.
what I had read was data wiping tools, basically they are operating from the cloud environment. So when they are wiping, they are also getting some access out to the data.
Sir, clarify the doubts after completing the session. It is good for audience.
There is no issue. No issue. Actually, doubt is very genuine one. Ma'am, wiping data is nothing but a clearing actual data. Otherwise, in deletion option, we are just clearing the table content. Index table we are clearing. That is the problem. In data wiping, it and access of data is not at all there. The reason is the data is randomly or scattered data is available on storage device. That is the issue. Okay, we will discuss later also. So data wiping is best option for all of us before exchanging the data. Then next one, that is a very essential part for us, that zero trust for endpoints. So never trust on anyone. Always verify the data or our system also. And as and when you are using or handing over your system, or if you are in network and you are responsible or server side, then you are very clear about giving least privilege to the system, that whatever required, that only privilege you can give. And that is the reason, if you see, we have various layers or various type of webs. We have surface web, we have deep web, we have dark web. So these webs are nothing but these are the privileges which are given to us. So normal in general environment, as and when we utilize the URL based net access, that is just a surface web we are using. Whatever they want to show us, we can see. In deep web, they allow us to enter using some credential, and we can go little bit into the site or information. So it is deep web. And the dark web, which is known as unethical, but I don't think it is unethical. But it is the technology, it is the web where you are free bird. You can access anything, anywhere, any way. So that is we can say a dark ocean, not a dark web. Yeah, everything is available in dark web. So it is again a restricted thing. So privileges are assigned to us at various level of web. And in general, we are using either surface web or deep web. So we have restricted ourselves for using the dark web. But third, dark web is actually also interested one. If you start using it or understanding it, it is the good word. Otherwise, ethical, unethical is our own concept. As per my thinking, there is nothing ethical or unethical. Chori is always chori. Wrong is always wrong. So we can't say it is ethical, it is unethical. Everything is unethical, but doing it for better purpose, we used to say it is ethical. That is the issue. Then device control policies. So USB control, you can ensure that lock or security password for your USB, block rough Wi-Fi. Normal, I used to tell you that my router, which is having some application with that, I can check anytime that which are the connected systems are, or which are the connected mobiles on my Wi-Fi, which are the devices are connected right now. So such kind of activity you should monitor. You should block otherwise the other thing, and you should restrict the system as and when required. Otherwise, don't make it free, don't make it allowed to every individual to access, or don't make it available for everyone. So it is the main part. Yesterday also we were talking about the segmentation of network part, that IoT isolation is one of the example. Then faculty versus students VLANs are available in colleges, so we have to segregate that part. Library network we have to segregate, administrative network we have to segregate. So bifurcation of these kind of networks will definitely helpful for us to identify and control the network access. Best practices are multifunction or multifunction authentication systems, having backups, awareness programs. Awareness programs, I think, which are very essential from student age itself. The reason is student age is the age where one can understand what the problem is, and very important is they are the one who can promulgate the environment or the message to the environment, which may be the good or bad, that is depend on the thing. So, and third point is regular auditing of the system. So in my organization we used to have quarterly audit of every system. So every system get audited every 3 months. They get information again. Why every 3 months? Because uh, if you see any auditing software, or you can get the auditing software, it audits or it get log report for 30 days. It get log report for 30 days, sorry, minimum 30 days. And in some cases up to 90 days you can get the log reports. So log report is nothing but only log for access. It is log for power supply or shutdown also. So every log will generate in your system and you can get access for that, and backup of that thing may not be there after 90 days. That is the reason we do have quarterly audit of the system. So every information they used to drag from the system and write it on paper or take backup of the log reports. So by this way the regular audit should be there, or the way we will discuss at the end of our session one demonstration about logging, so wherein we can understand how to get log report and how to generate our own log at our institute or personal level. So regular audits are very essential part, or we can say one of the protective measure. We do not require any application, any tool, anything as far as our technology or our technique concern. So in summary, the main entry points are nothing but your endpoints, which are which may be the vulnerable for endpoint attacks. So we have to protect our endpoints, that is our systems, by using some protective measures which we were discussing. And multi-layer protection needed, that is multiple function or multiple authentication systems are there, or we can say multi-layer may, one is firewall, second is your antivirus, third is your system security, fourth is your maybe some tools if you have, then you can go with it. So multiple options are there, multi-layer security one can go, and by this way we can protect our system. So this is all about the theoretical, just introductory part of the end system and device security. Now move towards the one very important part. We will go for this shodhan.com, and this shodhan.com, now you can, if you have system, you can start, or you can parallelly practice this thing. If you click on this shodhan.com, you do have one URL open to your screen. Is it visible to all? Is it
Yes,
visible
sir.
to all? Yes.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes, sir.
this is a search engine, simple search engine. Majority it is used. It is American based search engine. This is not this may not cover data of Indian origin, but in parallel, some organizations are trying to initiate such kind of search engine. If you see this search engine, in this search, if I put laptop option, then you can identify. If I say laptop, so automatically I get total result of 11,952 laptops. United States 2,700, China 2343, Japan 1382. These are the live data which is available, and these are the active IP addresses available of laptop. These are the laptops which are on network right now, and you can you really feel surprised that every information, target name, laptop, PEUN, then what is domain name, what is BIOS name, then what is IP address, which protocol, remote desktop protocol issued by what is IP address, that IP address is 103.235.181.2. This is the IP address of this, and this is specifically right now in Indonesia, Jakarta. So if you see the number of laptops IP addresses are available as we are searching for laptop, right? You can go for printer, you can go for desktop, you can go for the multiple devices which are available, but this covers the red zone of this graph, the map. The red zone of this map, this covers this much of area, and this information is available online. Now tell me how safe your device is. It is not safe. It is already available. If you are on net, then you are not safe. The reason is, although you can see the first product or the first result of my search, it is SSL certified. The certificate is shown there, SSL certificate. It means it is socket secure layer is there, but although it is secure layer is already there on network, but then also the information is available to us. And likewise, you can see the additional interface of second one, which is in Germany, Russia, the various country based all IP addresses are available. So finding out IP address for a device is not a big deal. So here, if we change this laptop and go for something else, like we can say smartwatch. Here 20 results are there for smartwatch which are active right now or visible for this search, and these are the smartwatch which are available from Germany or United States, some from India. Indian database is also available, some from India, Turkmenistan and Canada. So you can understand. Now my second area of interest is the ports. Which ports are active right now? The number of ports and number of devices on active on or enabled ports for that particular devices. So 7 devices are there with 443 port is active. Then port number 3001. We were discussing about 65,500 ports yesterday, and this is about that. If we have these many ports for our system, then definitely protecting our system from such kind of port access is really very difficult. And here we can see number of ports are available, the devices are available. We can go very separately for that. I'll tell you one more example. I can show you one more example where we can scan this thing and we can understand that what exactly is there. We can, in continuity of this, we can go for one more option or one more practical kind of thing. If I search for desktop and now I'm searching for a desktop, you can see for desktop there are multiple SSL certificates are available for desktop, but active desktops are in lakhs. So number of data available for us, huge data is available. We can work on it on various IP addresses. So finding out here, we can see the information, their make, issued, type, Windows Server operating system, Windows Server 2022, when it was built, target name, everything, whatever information we require to hack any PC, that every information is available on the site. This is free of cost. This is open source. And by this way, one can reach to us also. As and when we are on net, we can also be the part of this search result. That is possible. Clear? Shall we move towards next one?
Yes, sir.
So this is just an example of Shodan website. So in Shodan, the devices, number of devices are available. We can reach up to that device by getting the information. But now next point is, if I have information about a device, I have information about the IP address of device. Now, how to reach up to the device? That is the next part. How to reach up to the device? So for that, a open source tool is available. I do have that Nmap in my system. So I'll show you directly that Nmap in demonstration wala part. Just give me a minute. You can download this Nmap also. This ZenMap GUI based system or GUI based open source tool is available. And if you see, one IP address I have taken from the previous Shodan, I have taken photograph for that. That IP address was, now I am targeting an IP address which I have taken from Shodan 37.60.250.114. And now I'll go for multiple options are there for scanning the IP address. So options are intent scan, port scan, then we can say various scan options are there. So if I go for intent scan, then it will give me some result. You can see I have select intense scan for this ZenMap. It is not allowing me for this. Okay, I'll just go with one demonstrative dummy kind of IP address first. If I select 192.168.110.111, this is a dummy IP address. I don't know whose IP address this is. And now I'm going for the intent scan option. You can see when I go for the intent scan, now system gets scanned at a particular IP address and it is showing me the actual backend, the important issues about that particular IP address. So here the process is going on, scanning almost 1000 ports here. We can see they have done with the 1000 port scanning at this moment. And in this particular code, we can see, yes, here I can see 53 TCP open domain. This port is open right now of the particular IP address. Likewise, here traceroute address is given. Likewise, I can find out which are the ports open and which ports are not open at this moment. Then, if I get information about this thing, if I can understand this information, then it is very easy to reach. Then it is very easy to reach up to this thing. Just a minute. Can you give me a minute? I just restart my system. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a minute. Okay. So I have just restarted my PC. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
The reason is when you enter into some domain, as I have entered in some other country's domain, they started tracing or tracking my system. That was the reason I just for a while I shut down my PC and start on my mobile phone. So in some cases, some sites are secure, some sites are not secure. So that is the reason we have to ensure about this thing. Next is very important third portion. Uh, I think you would have understand what I want to tell you about this thing. First is Shodan, where we can identify the devices and we can reach up to the device. Then in Nmap, you can find out that particular IP address, enter it, scan it, and get the information from the uh, port availability. Once you get the port, there is a list of ports available. You can normally search the open ports which are vulnerable ports. So if you get a list from Google, you can identify the number of ports which are the vulnerable ports. In case if you scan your IP address at this moment and you identify if your port is vulnerable at that moment, then you have to close the port. Otherwise, this is one method where we can keep our system safe. This is very important methodology to keep our system safe. That by using this method, we just cross check whether it is functional or not, and then identify open ports, then check the open ports are part and parcel of vulnerability or not. If it is showing vulnerable or list of vulnerable, then compulsorily just disable that port. This practice we need to perform for safety of our system. This is very essential practice which we require. Next to that is some ports. I can list you some ports here also. It is now at this moment PPT showing PPT is not possible for me, but definitely I'll tell you some ports within a second. Some ports which are vulnerable which we have to list out. So for vulnerable ports, this is the list of vulnerable ports. So commonly vulnerable ports are FTP 21, Telnet 23, DNS 53, SMB 445, SQL Server 1433 and 1434, then remote desktop 3389. These are the vulnerable ports. If out of this any port is open at that moment, then you are requested to just disable the port, because at any moment your system get remote access or your system get hacked. So we have to just shut down the port at this moment or disable the port. This is about very essential. Normally HTTP or HTTPS, that is 80 or 443, is always open. If you are on net, then it is not a risk part. But in some cases, these are at risk factor. Next is very important factor of checking our system or keeping our system safe. You all are having desktop or laptop at this moment or at our home. Very simple thing. This is just a event viewer. This is one thing which is available with our system. If you click on windows option, if you click on windows option, if you are there, please do it. It is a very easy task to understand and do it. So if you go for windows option, then search for event reviewer. Event reviewer. And when you go to event reviewer,
Can you share your screen?
The screen not visible. That's why I cannot understand.
okay, wait a minute, I'll share. Just give me a second.
Okay, sir.
Actually, joining again may be the problem. Okay. Okay. In different way, I can show you. Wait a minute. Is it now I'm audible and visible also, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then I'll share my screen in different way, because now my screen is visible to you. I'm
Yes,
showing
sir.
my laptop. Now I am showing my laptop, right? So go to Windows option and search for event viewer. Event viewer. Then this screen appears. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
in event viewer, if you see, summary and administrative events list is there on the first part of or first window. You can see here, if you click on warning, so last hour 27 warnings are there, and within 24 hours I received 66 warning. If you click on this warning plus button, you can see some event IDs: 463, 134, 153. Number of event IDs you can see here, right? So what these event IDs are? These event IDs are just like a 1014, that is DNS client event. Log is system. This is the log, Windows log generated, whatever I am performing on my system, whatever going at back end of my system, everything is available with this event. So in case I did something wrong on my system, in that case I received some warning, and that is mentioned as a part of various event. If I attempt some error, then the errors are available. You can see important part is this critical option is or should be the 01 at all set all extent. The reason is, if critical is 0, then definitely you are in safe zone. If critical is 0, then you are in safe zone. Otherwise, you can see here warnings are available, then multiple information is there, audit success is there. You can see here the audit success, every log, security, Microsoft Windows security auditing is there. So this is done at system level. And now come to the next point. We can come back to this portion also again. If you see, the security logs are there, system logs are there, then application logs are there, PowerShell Defender application lockers are there, and this matters a lot. In that event viewer, you can see some number like 4624, 254672. These are the successful login, failure login, admin privileges, whatever we are doing. These are some important security event IDs. So we should be little bit, by the time after using once or twice, you can definitely understand which log, what is event number. So automatically you can identify which is good, which is wrong, and which is right. So you can see 1116 is malware detected. In case you find out in your list 1116, definitely that is a malware detected in your system. You can check this kind of information, you can access this kind of information at your system level. Here we are not using any tool, here we are not accessing any open source, here we are not purchasing any license copy. This is with your Windows application operating system. But we have to check in a particular manner or gradually that what log report says, whether my system is safe or not, whether it is in warning mode, whether it is in critical mode, which type of log generated. So few important logs which are important as far as your security concern, we have to go through this data description about the log or event IDs. That is the mandatory part. So by this way, or by using this methodology, although if somebody identify my IP address, scan it via Nmap, then try to trace my system, that is also here identified. If somebody trace you, then some failure login, some failure systems are again identified as a event ID. Exactly at this moment, we are not sure about which event ID that is, but we can get list of event IDs from Windows. If you go to help and ask for Windows event IDs, so automatically you can get list of event IDs for the identification of threat, or we can say a misuse of the system. So this is the best methodology to audit our system and identify is there any threat or it is working in a proper manner or not. So I personally feel this is ready solution available for us. Other than that, we can go for Nmap, identify the ports, identify the open vulnerable or not. So these are the two methodology through which we can keep our system safe. But only option is you have to check regularly, and some filtration process is available. You can analyze the logs, you can filter the logs, you can isolate suspicious or malicious activity by using the log ID or event ID. So automatically you identify or came to know whether your system is safe, whether the system is your at any difficulty or critical matter manner or not. So by this way, then some indicators of attack are there. If you go for understanding, if 4625 is there, then repeated failed login attempts means somebody is attempting to log in your PC, but it is get failed. Then if some unauthorized privilege acceleration is done, then 462772 is event ID. If that arrives, then definitely somebody is trying to getting unauthorized access to your system. In other cases, some clearing attempts are there, lock clearing attempts are there, suspicious PowerShell commands are there. So if somebody or anyone trying to perform such kind of activity, then we can identify by using this log reports. So a humble request is, being a user, we can audit at our end after every 15 days or 1 month and identify whether my system is okay or not. So this is, I think, best methodology to keep your endpoint, or we can say device, whatever you say, endpoint or device. You can make your system safe by using this one. You can make your network safe by using Nmap, and try to understand the methodology which is available in environment as a part of Shodan, where all devices, whatever available on net, are free to access with their detailed description from their making to their IP address, from their company to individuals. So by this way, one can understand. There is again one framework where the some data or information is available, but that is not a part and parcel of endpoint. That's why I will not focus on that. But there are some application tools or frameworks available through which one can get detailed information of individual. But the database, European and US database is available into that. Right now, Indian database is not at all exist, but in future, by using these social media sites, or we can say uh, Instagram and Google kind of thing, sorry, Instagram and this WhatsApp kind of thing, Facebook kind of thing, the Indian database will be very soon available on that site, and that will be the very big challenge for cybercrime in front of us. So, dear friends, from my side, it is all about your device security and what we can say the endpoint security. Other than that, whatever questions, whatever problems, whatever you have in your mind, we can free to, or we are free to discuss.
Sir, good evening. I have one question. Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Instead of wipe, can we use purge command?
Yes, you can. But wiping is authentic one by that way that when you go for wiping, it clear all data from all layers of memory, or we can say whatever sectors or tracks we use to know about the system. So
Yeah.
it clears data from all layers. That matters for recovery of data actually.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I hope not all, but some of you have practiced what we have done as a part of demonstration. My intention was to know about little bit knowledge of our own system and wherein we can audit our system at our level. That was my main intention behind this demonstration. Otherwise, tools are available, experts are available, means you can get it from outside also. But these are the basic and very easy method to work on.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, I just want to know what are the basic cyber security algorithms are there?
Actually, cyber security algorithms are not very specific as far as basic algorithm. Basic only cryptography algorithms are there for data encryption, where we can use DSE or RSA kind of algorithm or hash. We are shifting towards that what we can say quantum cryptography kind of thing, where algorithms and huge algorithmic base is available for that. But for cyber security, not very specified algorithms are available, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, we
Sir,
can have more questions if anybody
may
has
I?
any query.
Yeah. Good evening to everyone. Thank you, Sagar sir, for enriching us with the warning topic or warning issue or hot issue actually, cyber
Correct.
security. Sir, actually, I'm having one question that just you have demonstrated that shadow.io website, na sir?
Yes, yes. Shodan,
So,
Shodan.
uh, Shodan, Shodan, yeah, Shodan.io. So, sir, while you are just showing the thing, so they must have you are just also telling the same thing that they must have tracked your IP or your ports, right?
Actually,
So now, sir,
then yeah,
sir,
please continue.
should I? Yeah. So, sir, now first thing is, can we can we block our port first and can use the this website? Or
I,
second question is, suppose this smartwatch or desktop or the laptop that you have just pressed out, these are the ports available, and out of these ports we can see the threats. So, sir, can we just put a door uh, to the port for for incoming only, for incoming the information, not outgoing? तो ऐसा हो सकता है क्या हम उसको इन पे
actually,
इंफॉर्मेशन को आने दें?
right. I got your question, sir. Actually, what happened when you are on net, that time the way we were accessing the site, that moment my port should be open. Otherwise, we can't access the thing, first of all. And there is no option, sir, कि one way option is available कि मैं सिर्फ access करूंगा और मुझे hide कर दूंगा. If we want that method, that is possible, then you have to go for the dark web, then go to the other browser, preferably go to DuckDuckGo or Tor browser, and then from that browser access the thing. The reason is at that browser, very difficult to reach up to somebody else to identify who is tracing me on that browser. But authentically, when you want to any dark web browser, you should be on VPN. You should be the part subscriber of VPN. If you are using VPN, then assured nobody can reach up to you. That is possible. But in our cases, for demonstration, we just access it. My system, why I close my system, the reason is in first attempt we have go to Shodan. We have not done anything to Shodan. But when we access that particular IP address, when we scan that IP address, that message may be reached to the individual. That is possible. So in that situation, some vulnerability or my port is always open. That is the reason they reach to me. So I just for security, I just close the system and it is very difficult to disable, but I close the system and we can say disable my Wi-Fi connection at that moment.
Right. Thank you, sir. Sir,
We don't
this
have we don't have actually that environment at our level. Even in colleges, we don't have that kind of network environment where we can access this thing freely. Matlab freely means free mind. It is not possible at our end. That is the problem.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir. So antivirus will not help in this case.
Never,
Suppose,
never, 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 never. In
right,
this situation, antivirus will not help.
right. So the best way is we can use the idle PC to search the information like this.
Exactly, exactly.
Special PC
In
meant for
in
that.
such situations, you should
Mhm.
work on virtual machine. You should work on virtual machine, and preferably you don't have very important information or data on your device. That is preferable options.
Right, right. So in case Linux OS is now more secure.
Linux is more secure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That is the reason when you go for VM, automatically you require Linux system, and then it is better to use VM on that. Welcome, sir.
Hello, are there any more questions?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
A very good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, myself Jai Panchal and I am from Gujarat. Sir, my question is, from the last week, I had
Yes.
attended one seminar regarding the cyber security in which sir was talking about the air gap attacks. So, can you please elaborate what is the meaning of air gap attacks?
Actually, I'm not aware about this exact air gap attack, but it is definitely part of your advanced persistent threat.
Okay.
Nowadays what is happening? The hackers or attackers, they are come up with new methodology or new techniques of the attack, and by the virtue of the methodology of attack, this air gap may be what I understand. The air gap may be the vulnerable portion which is available as a part of program code. They are entering through it. In other way, earlier we used to use a word, or we can say a methodology, which is known as SQL injection, where we used to put in some SQL code, inject into the actual program, and your program behave in a different manner. So in this, if there is any possibility to bridge in between, so they are inserting some code, because we are not using SQL in many programming language, programming events. That is why this air gap is a alternative for SQL injection, as I understand.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Good evening, Sagar sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, your lecture was very informative, but just for better remembrance, I request you to kindly just quickly, in one line, give us whatever examples that you had shown, like Shodan, Event Viewer, and all, what it is and what is its usage, please.
Ma'am, actually, Shodan is specifically finding out the IP addresses and active devices on net. But that was the example given. That was from American domain or Russian, we can say American or European domain. Our information, our database is not available. Very few information is available of our origin and into that. So Shodan, we were just understanding Shodan ki we are not safe. This is available in environment. That I want to show you. First thing. Second, by using Nmap, we can, if we have IP addresses or even leave about others, if I know my IP address, I can put my IP address on Nmap, and I can search which ports are open at this moment and which are closed. If open ports are vulnerable, as per the list of general vulnerable port list, so I can disable that port. That is the second intention behind it. And third one, which we have gone through, that is event viewer, where I have to check, or I can check list of events, log of events, which are performed to my system. In some situations, although I am not performing, I am not doing anything on my PC, but some logs get created. Then I have to identify which logs at my backend is performing, and that log can identified, or later we can understand from that log which kind of logs were generated, whether it is vulnerable, whether it is attacked, whether it is anything. So these three things we have gone through, and for the specific purpose.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, sir, in the Shodan.com, you just put laptop or smartwatch, but what sort of search text type we can give over there? Because as you said, we are presently getting the American data, the list of data of American sites, and as well as some from the other countries as well. But basically, what this website is
Actually,
giving us means,
yes, ma'am.
can we put any other search option over there? Just because
Yes, ma'am.
laptop,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Not only devices, this website can give you the network. This website can give you many organizations. So whatever is active on net right now, means in present scenario, the PCs, the network, what is active as a part of web. So that we can identify or search from that website. That is simple search engine, but that is the search engine for the active things on net. For that reason, this search engine is.
Okay, so is it possible to put any URL there in that case, if you just simply copy one URL just to check whether that URL is safe or not? Because there is other options by which.
Safety measures we can identify. We can't identify or we can't check from that website, ma'am. Safety
Okay.
is different issue. We can just get information. We can get search that whatever is available on net right now, whether it is device, whether it is network, whether it is whatever we want. So if you go to that website, that is safe one. Without just you want to see it, means if you want to go through normal surface web, then open that website, just scroll it and just look into it, ki what is there. It is not harmful.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, are there any more questions? Thank you so much, Dr. Sagar Jambhorkar, sir. It was a very knowledgeable session and you answered all the queries very patiently. And I hope everybody has got a lot of information related to the topic. I request everybody to please switch on their videos. We can have one photograph. Everybody is requested to please switch on their videos.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Yes, Neil, sir, can we have a photo?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, sir, once again.
Ma'am, thank you all of you for patiently listening from yesterday itself. Yesterday the topic was very basic, so I was a little bit careful about handling the sessions. Everybody is aware about the basics of cybersecurity. But today I found we do have everything with us, but we are not aware about the technology which we are using. That was my intention, to just clear about whatever we have, we can go through that also for our own protection. So I humbly request you people that try to trace this methodology, specifically the event viewer, and try to auditing your system frequently, at least once in a month, and make a log report. This will be helpful to teach also, and this will be helpful to understand what my system do when I am not there with my system. So some good things are there. Try to get into it, and definitely you start enjoying the cyber issues with respect to today's, or we can say, overall environment of cyber security. Thank you very much, and have a nice time. Have a nice course ahead. And thank you, ma'am, for providing me this platform and good gathering here. Good patient listener, better to say. They are listening very patiently, and I really appreciate that even in first session they started with question, but I was not happy when they never asked a single question in my yesterday's session. I felt ki we have not reached up to the mark. But okay, thank you. Thanks for your question. In case any query, you can connect me anytime. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you so much once again on behalf of MES Senior College and the entire team. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Now we shall be beginning with the session 4. So today's topic is cryptography and secure communication, which will be presented by our expert speaker, Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir. I hope sir has joined. Welcome again, all of you. So today we have the expert speaker with us, Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir. He is a seasoned cybersecurity professional with over 14 years of expertise in security operations, SIEM administration, threat hunting, and SOC management. He holds a PhD in cybersecurity with his doctoral research titled Security Enhancement of Cyber Physical System Using Modified Encryption Technique. His work focuses on enhancing cyber physical environments through advanced cryptographic and secure communication mechanisms. He is also the founder of I Am Cyber Soldier, an MSME registered international cybersecurity training company offering industry driven training, internships, and hands on SOC learning to students and professionals worldwide. Dr. Saraf has delivered 50 plus international training sessions and corporate workshops across SOC operations, Splunk enterprise security, AI ops, and ethical hacking with deep expertise in SOC setup, SIEM optimization, and incident response frameworks. He has trained 800 plus professionals and students globally, many of whom now work in top MNCs such as IBM, Dell, Capgemini, Fortinet, Cisco, and TCS. His achievements include designing a SOC use case framework that reduced false positives by 33% and implementing Splunk log optimization strategies, saving $200,000 annually. He holds 60 plus global certifications. He has published 20 research papers, written 4 book chapters, and contributed to patents and copyrights. Thank you so much, sir. We are having such a knowledgeable, experienced, and great personality, I would say. And we are really looking forward to your session. So shall we can proceed with your session right now, sir.
Yes, definitely. Thank you
And we
very much.
heartily welcome you on behalf of MES Senior College.
Yes, thanks a lot. Very first, I want to tell you that you can't touch the heart of a people if you are saying, I am great, I am that much, I am that much. For a trainer, the participants are very important. Okay. He should respect participant and he should always ready to listen to the participant. This is my ethics. So if we say you are great, definitely the session will be successful. If I will say I am great, success session will be unsuccessful. This is my belief, and I have also listened this phenomena in one of the session recently I have attended, and this is actually 100% true. So good evening, everybody. First of all, thank you to the organization MES for inviting me to this faculty development program on a cyber shield 360 degree. It's my pleasure to be here with all of you today. Okay, my name is Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf, and I work as a cyber security operation manager, and I have total 14 years of experience as introduced by the madam. Today we are using WhatsApp, online banking, cloud storage, even simple email, and I don't have a 1 rupee in my packet. I am always giving all the payment through the online manner only. So why we can pay and why we trust online? Because of cryptography and secure communication only. Okay. So today I'm going to explain you what is exactly cryptography and secure communication. I know that many of you already know that, and this is a revision for you. But I have one trust. Whatever the practical I'm going to show you today, this practical will be definitely new for you. At least I'm going to show you 11 labs. Out of 11 labs, at least 5, 6 labs will be definitely new for you. Okay, so shall we start? Anybody has any question? Okay. Your 1 minute silence, I will understand. You don't have any question. Okay. So see, this is my introduction. Okay. And the motivation for this training is we now live in a world where slow is the new down. Okay. Suppose you are saying, hey, I am doing 9 to 5 job, I am going and I am a very loyal person. I do not, I'm not trusting on any false commitment or any false thing. Okay, I am a very good person. Then also, if you are not learning new things and you are slow in learning, definitely you will be behind the generation. Okay, so this is the motivation and these are the training prerequisites. The faculty members are here and you required Kali Linux script tool, Haskell, Windows 11, all these tools. So even if you don't have these tools, after this session, I will give you all these tools as well as my presentation so you can try at your home and you can perform all these practicals. Wherever you have any doubt, you can ask me a question. Is it fine? Okay. I'm not getting answer. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, if I will not get answer, I will think that I am teaching to the robots. Okay, so don't be a robot and please uh, make this session more interactive. Okay. And I have total 9 years of teaching experience also. That's why I respect all the professors very huge. Okay, I have a very huge respect for all the professors because I have also worked as a professor. So this is the training and these are the objectives. I'm going to teach you 11 labs today. Okay, and I will teach you all these concepts today like a confidentiality, integrity, authentication, non-repudiation. Okay. So cryptography means what? Previously, what has happened? We are trusting everybody. We are sending a plain text data through the internet, and the plain text data is received to the receiver. But in between that, whatever the data, anybody can read with the help of a Wireshark. Anybody used the Wireshark tool? Wireshark burp suit. I'm typing. Okay, I'm typing.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. So what we will do, we
Right.
will write in a chart, okay, Wireshark and burp suit. So if you have used it, write it yes, okay. So the session will be interactive and I feel confidence here, okay. Is it fine? Yes. So I hope some of you have used Wireshark and burp suit, okay. So before the 10 years or 15 years before, there was no cryptography because of that, whatever data we are sending, directly data is visible in an unencrypted or plain text form to everybody, and anybody can read that data with the help of a tool like a Wireshark and a Bursuit. After that, what has happened to increase the security of a data, cryptography concept has launched. And with the help of this concept, you are sending a unencrypted data, and this unencrypted data will be encrypted, become a ciphertext, and when the ciphertext will be decrypted, the data will be original data will be received. So why we are using cryptography? What are the pillars of a cryptography? Very first, confidentiality. What is confidentiality? Everybody wants to make their data secure, private. Correct? This is only a confidentiality. Okay. Next, integrity. Suppose I am sending any data to Dr. Vaidya madam. The data should not be altered, data should not be modified. If the data is not altered, it means that we have maintained the integrity.
Yes.
Availability of a data. Suppose data should be available to the authenticate person every time. This is the availability. Authenticity of a data. It means that suppose refers to a characteristic of a communication document or any data that ensures quality of a data being genuine. Okay, means suppose you are downloading one file with the help of a filehorse.com. Filehorse is not an authenticate way to download the software. So authenticity has breached there. Okay, non-repudiation. Suppose I am sending any data to any person, any faculty member, and I should not deny that I did not send the data. and the receiver should also not deny that he or she has not received the data. This is called as a non-repudiation. Okay. Now, to make this session interactive, I want to ask you some questions. Okay, please give me the answer, unmute, okay, and give me the answer. What has happened? Yesterday, one cyber attack has happened, and in that cyber attack, in my company, whatever the data is there, it can be seen to another person by his open eyes. Means he has taken a data and he can see that data. So, which thing is breached there? Confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, or non-repudiation?
Confidentiality.
Very good. Another thing I want to tell you, suppose I want one software, MS Office 2021. Okay, and because it is a licensed software, I need 5,000 rupees to purchase it. At least 10, 15,000 rupees, I think so. I have purchased it from some another uh, website which is not genuine. So which thing is breached? Confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, or non-repudiation?
Integrity.
Oh no, wrong. I have purchased the software from unauthenticated website. Authenticity. Perfect. Perfect. Now I want to give another example. Okay. What happened? I want to send data to the doctor, Neil Vidar sir. Okay. And when I have sent this data, I have sent number 1234, but Neil sir received the data 4567. So which thing is breach here? Neil sir, integrity. Perfect. Perfect. What happened? Yesterday, one major cyber attack happened on my company, and because of that, one server is not accessible to anybody. So, which thing is breach here?
Availability.
Very good. Okay. What has happened? I'm sending multiple files. Okay, to the Yogesh Kangre sir. Okay, but after even after sending the file, Yogesh Kangre sir is saying that hey, I have not received your file. So, which thing is breach here?
Non-repudiation.
Very good. So I hope it is clear. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yes. So purpose of this session is I want to teach you with a in a very flexible and interactive manner. Okay. I don't want to bore you, please. Okay. So these are the types of cryptography: asymmetric, symmetric, hash, classical cryptography, and modern cryptography. Okay. I don't want to go into the deep into this topic. Symmetric. Okay. I hope everybody knows what is symmetric cryptography. Okay. So Akshay Moye sir, can you please give me the answer? What is symmetric cryptography?
Sir, symmetric cryptography, it means what? Where we have a same kind of encryption and decryption key.
Perfect. With the help of a single key, we are doing encryption and decryption. Okay. So thank you for assisting me in teaching Akshay sir. Okay.
Thank
Now
you, sir.
another thing is yes. Anjali Uprit madam, what is asymmetric key cryptography? Okay.
Different, I think different key for encryption and decryption, right?
Perfect. Different key. This is the perfect answer. Okay. So which two different keys are there?
Public and private.
Public and private. Okay. Now I want to send a data to the Anu Yadav madam. Which key I should use to encrypt the data?
Public.
For encryption, public key. For decryption, private key.
Very, very perfect answer. I think the participants are much clever than me. Okay. Thank you very much. So for encryption, we are using public key. For decryption, we are using secret key, private key. Okay.
Encryption key of the receiver, and for decryption, private key of the receiver.
Very good. Now, this public key you are saying for encryption we are using. So whether it is available to everybody?
Yes, sir. It is available to everybody, and private key will be with the user only.
Okay, very good. So public key is available to everybody. So suppose I want to do asymmetric key cryptography, then my public key is known to everybody. Okay, so they will use my public key. They will encrypt the data, and then they will, and then I can send a data to anybody, and then the person to whom I am sending the data, they can use their private key to decrypt it. I hope it is clear. Okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
same thing
Yes, sir.
I have explained with this one example. Okay. Kumar, Halim, all these people are in USA, and these were my the previous students. Okay, they have 15 plus years of experience. Yes, so asymmetric encryption by Devglan. Do you know this Devglan website? No,
No, sir.
No,
I'm
sir.
giving this website to you. Okay, you can also try with me. Okay, very simple thing I'm doing here. See that I am doing RSA encryption decryption here. Okay, RSA is a symmetric or asymmetric.
Asymmetric.
Oh, very good. Symmetric. So there will be two keys, correct? Public and private. Presently, no keys are there, correct? So I'm clicking on generate RSA key pair. So we have received a keys. Okay. This is the public key and this is the private key. If you have any doubt, please interrupt me and ask me a question. Okay. I would like to give the answer. So RSA encryption. For RSA encryption, I want to give a uh, plain text here. Okay. MES college is topmost college. I'm giving this plain text. Okay. Now, this is a public key and this is a private key. So with the help of a public key, I want to encrypt the data. That's why I'm clicking on encrypt. The data is encrypted. This is the data. Now, I have encrypted the data and I want to decrypt it. So what should I use? I am using this encrypted output. What is the name to the encrypted output? Tell me that in a cryptography. I have just informed you. What
Ciphertext.
is called? Oh, very good, very fast. Okay. Thank you very much. I am very proud of you. Okay, so I am putting this RSA decryption and then we are checking. So I have inserted the ciphertext over here and the public key is here. Or sorry, private key is here now. RSA private key you can see. And when I click on decrypt, you will get original message. So in this manner, we have performed the RSA encryption decryption using asymmetric key cryptography. This is a lab one. Okay. Lab one, because this is the first lab, that's why it is somewhat simple. The labs after that will be complicated. Any doubt in a lab one?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, private key will be with the user and the receiver will have public key, sir. Can you clarify this?
Every receiver will have their own private key and they also have one public key. Okay, what is your name? Please tell me.
My name is Vijay, sir.
Vijay sir. Okay. So Vijay sir, I want to send you a data. I know I want to send data to the Vijay sir. Correct. So what I will do? Your public key is available everywhere. So I will directly use that public key. I will encrypt that data and I will send this data to you. Whenever you want to decrypt the data, you will use your own private key and decrypt the data. Is it simple?
So where will we get this private key from, sir? The user has to share the key.
Private key will be there with the user only, and public key will be available to each and everybody, sir.
Publicly available. Okay. Any doubt?
Okay.
So Vijay sir, please tell me. Now you want to send one data to me. Which key you are going to use, private or public?
Public key, sir.
Public key of Kundan or Vijay?
Public key of Kundan.
Perfect answer. Thank you very much. Okay. So we'll go ahead. So lab 2 we will do now. Okay. Encrypt and decrypt the text using a crypto tool. Crypt tool. Okay. So crypt tool is one of the software. I will provide you that software and you can also download this software with the help of this website. Okay. So I am opening this. I have already downloaded and installed it to avoid our waste of time. Now I want to write some text here. Okay. So what I will
Hello.
do? Yes, please go ahead. Any problem? Okay. So I want to encrypt and decrypt here with the help of a which encryption? With the help of a symmetric encryption. I will show you how the encryption and decryption is happening. Symmetric key. Symmetric means single key or two keys?
Single key.
Single key. Okay. So if a symmetric using single key and asymmetric using two keys, so which encryption will be faster? Symmetric or asymmetric?
Symmetric.
Symmetric.
Very perfect answer. If a symmetric uses single key and asymmetric uses two keys, so tell me which encryption will be prone to the cyber attack?
Symmetric key.
Symmetric key.
Symmetric key encryption. Why it will prone to the cyber attack?
Because it is the problem of key exchange.
During the key exchange, the problem will happen. Correct? Perfect.
Because the same key is used by the sender and receiver, so we have to share the key with the message also. And if we will share the key, then the man in middle attack can be there.
Perfect. So if you want to protect symmetric encryption with the cyber attack, how you are going to protect it?
We have to encrypt the key also.
Encrypt the key with the help of which thing?
We can use the concept of like digital signature. Okay.
Perfect.
We can use the concept of digital signature, and with the help of that we can use the concept of like we can avoid the problem of like symmetric key exchange problem. Sorry.
That is very great answer. Thank you very much. Okay. So the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I am using this sentence to use to perform the encryption decryption because this sentence has all the alphabets of English language, all the 26 alphabets. Okay. I'm using this now. I'm inserting this. I'm making it large, and I'm going to the encrypt decrypt. I'm going to the symmetric modern, and I am using one encryption. And which encryption I need to use? Okay, I'm clicking here. So I'm using RC4 encryption, which is symmetric modern. Okay, RC4. See that. And I want to generate a key. What I'm doing? I'm using 24 bits of key, and this is my key, and I'm encrypting the data. This is the encrypted data now. So this is a ciphertext. Anybody can read this data. What is there in the data?
No.
Nobody can
No,
read
sir.
it. What I'm doing, I'm clicking on analysis. I'm clicking on symmetric encryption modern, and I'm again clicking on RC4, and I'm using here 24 bits again and clicking on it. So we will check after a decryption whether we get our original data or not. So this script tool has all the types of symmetric as well as asymmetric encryption algorithms. So for your students, this tool is very beneficial. You can show them how the symmetric and asymmetric encryption decryption is happening. Have you ever used script tool? No? Okay, no problem.
Sir, which cryptography is better, symmetric or asymmetric?
Which is better according to you? Tell me that. Anybody wants to give the answer?
Sir, asymmetric is I think
Asymmetric,
most
sir.
clear.
Asymmetric.
Asymmetric is better. Symmetric
But
is better.
asymmetric, sir, asymmetric cryptography takes a lot of time, sir. Time complexity is
Correct.
also a major issue.
Correct.
But the receiver side uses a private key, secret key. That's why asymmetric is better.
Perfect.
Sir, parallelly, we have to consider the time complexity also, because whenever we are using any algorithm, then we measure the performance of the algorithm with the help of time complexity. If it is taking a lot of time, so what it means that it will not be of any use, sir.
I have completed my PhD in this topic only. I have performed the encryption decryption of a data which is sent from a cyber physical system. And I have designed my own algorithm. This algorithm uses symmetric and asymmetric combination. So to encrypt the data, I have used the symmetric key algorithm. And to encrypt the key, I have used asymmetric key algorithm. So with the help of both the algorithms, I have shown that I have proven the results that if we use both the algorithm, the time is faster and the data is very much secure and nobody can do the cyber attack on this kind of a scenario.
Sir, no doubt confidentiality will be maintained, but what about the time, sir? Because if you are using both the cryptography, so no doubt symmetric key cryptography takes less time, asymmetric will take more time. So have you compared the time
Yes,
comparison
I have
also?
compared the time also.
Okay.
Okay, I
Because
have shown that,
because
I have
I
proven.
have I have also done my research in this area, and I have taken the problem of key exchange in cloud storage security, and then I'm resolving that problem with the help of asymmetric key cryptography, sir. So
There is one simple,
time complexity is a major issue in that area, sir.
I have one simple solution. Okay, this is my website. You can check here. My contact details are provided over there. Okay, you can connect with me offline. I will be very much happy to assist you. Is it fine?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
here my contact details are there. Okay,
Okay.
yes. So I will guide you how to publish paper in the Scopus, SCI, everything. How to publish book chapter in the America, everything I will guide you. Yes. Then quick brown fox jump over the lazy dog, and this is the output. So we got a plain text again, correct? After decryption. I am clicking on accept selection, and finally we have performed the decryption of data. Do you understand? So I have explained second lab, which is symmetric key encryption decryption with the help of a crypt tool. Okay, I'm concluding this lab now. Now lab 3 I want to teach. Any doubt in a lab 2?
No, sir.
No doubt. Okay, very good. OpenSSL. Anybody here already used OpenSSL tool? Anybody have used? Yes, you are used. Okay, very good. What is your name? Please tell me. Okay, no problem. So OpenSSL is a tool which can be used in a Linux, and I prefer Kali Linux because I am a cybersecurity professional. Okay. So what is Kali Linux? Anybody knows about that? Nobody knows.
No.
So Kali Linux is one kind of operating system by which you can learn hacking and cybersecurity in a very easy manner because it has these many tools. See that all these tools are already installed, and these tools are used for performing the hacking by the hacker. So in my training, what I am doing, I am teaching all this hacking to them, and my students or my participants who have a 15, 20 years experience, they become very much confident in doing the hacking, and then I am teaching how to perform the security of the infrastructure. Okay. So presently I am conducting some interview, and in every interview I am asking one question. Hey, have you used Meterpreter tool? Have you hacked any Windows operating system, Linux operating system, or Android operating system?
Yes.
They are giving me, yes, very good. They are giving me answer no, and I failed them in an interview. Okay. So this much hacking is important. Okay. So if you are able to give the answer, the job with a 50 lakh rupees package is yours. Okay. So I hope you are motivated and you are going to learn the Kali Linux. Okay, there are many YouTube channels are available. If you want, I will share those YouTube channels also. You can learn it free of cost. You can perform the hacking and enjoy. So what we will do here? We will use one OpenSSL tool. It is used for the TLS and secure socket layer protocols. It is also general purpose cryptography library. So this tool contains, I'm showing you. See that all the algorithms it has symmetric as well as asymmetric. Okay. So if you want to show your students, hey students, I am going to show you the cryptography using the Linux, you can use that tool. They will be very much impressed. Okay. I'm creating one message here. I'm writing here nano MSG. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm taking a photo of this client. Okay. After that, what is a nano MSG? Nano means if you want to create any file, you are writing nano command. Nano is like a notepad. I'm creating one file here. Okay. I'm writing all the participants are very intelligent in this session. Okay. And I'm pressing Control O to save the file. And I'm pressing enter. And I'm pressing Control X to come out of the file. Now I want to see the data in the file. What I'm doing, I'm writing cat msg command. I can see the data. All participants are very, very intelligent in this system, correct? So now I want to encrypt this data. So what I am doing, I am using this command. Okay, what is that command? We are going to see that. First command. I will explain the meaning of each and everything in this command. Okay. OpenSSL means it is a tool name. ENC means encryption. AES 256 CBC algorithm I'm using. CBC means what? Anybody wants to tell me? CBC?
Cipher blockchain.
Correct. Cipher blockchain. Okay. There are various chains in a AES algorithm. Out of this, CBC is one. Base 64 I'm using, and I am inputting the file which is a MSG file. I'm clicking enter. So after pressing enter, the file will be encrypted. It is asking me what password I should do for the encryption I should use. I'm using a password 1234. Password is invisible. Okay. I'm pressing enter. It is again asking me to verify the password. I'm pressing 1234. Enter. You can see the file is encrypted. Now I want to save that encrypted file in one of the files which is called as a secret file. Okay. I'm using this command. See that. All the command is similar. In MSG and out is secret file. Means whatever the data I have encrypted, it will be stored in a secret file. Secret underscore file. Enter. What is the password? 1234. Enter. 1234. Enter. I am pressing LS, and you can see secret file is created over. Secret underscore file, and I am using cat command here. So the file is encrypted. Are you able to read this file?
No, sir.
Correct. Now, which encryption algorithm we have used here? Which was that?
AES
Symmetric.
25.
AES
Symmetric
256.
encryption.
Symmetric encryption, which is the AES 256.
AES 256.
CBC algorithm. Okay. Now I'm going here, and I'm writing this command now. Okay. What I want to do? I want to decrypt the encrypted file. Decrypt the file. I'm writing this. So enter. I'm pressing 1234. Enter. So the file is decrypted. Now, whatever the file is decrypted, I want to save that file into one another file, which is called as a decrypted file. So I can show you the data. See that. I am using the previous command only for decryption. What was the change in the decryption? Tell me that. Only I have used -d here for the decryption, because OpenSSL tool saying that if you use -d command, you can decrypt the file. So for the encryption, which command we have used? We have only written the name of algorithm and ENC there. If you use ENC, the file will be encrypted. If you use -d, the file will be decrypted. -D and ENC is used over here also. ENC means encryption algorithm name. And I have used -D, and you can see. Enter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. I want to see the file now. Cat decrypted. Okay. Decrypted underscore file dot txt. You can see that. What it is saying? No such a file. Okay. How is that possible? We will check that. Okay. The file name was only decrypted underscore file, not txt. Okay. And we have used txt. I am removing txt. Enter. You can see the file is decrypted and you can see the original message. All the participants are very intelligent in this thing. It was a lab 3. Anybody has any question here?
No, sir.
No, very
Sir,
good.
I have, sir.
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Sir, this you are showing this Linux or Kali Linux, sir. The same commands are there for Linux or Kali Linux, or we have to use something else?
If you have another Linux, suppose you have Ubuntu 24.2, okay?
Yes, yes.
24.004 I have, correct? So what you have to do? You need to install this tool, OpenSSL tool, in your Linux because it is not already installed there. Okay. So do you know how to install the tool?
sudo हाँ सर sudo apt-get से आ जाएगा ना?
apt-get से आ जाएगा, लेकिन what is the website where you are getting all the tools? The website name is GitHub. Okay, if you go to the GitHub, I am writing here OpenSSL. The name of the tool is correct. OpenSSL is already correct here. Yes, OpenSSL tool. OpenSSL tool download for Linux. So you can see that in a GitHub, you will get that tool, OpenSSL tool. Okay, or directly from here also you can download and you can paste it in your Linux and you can run it.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I think this workshop is related to the cyber security only, correct? So I recommend you to install this Kali Linux. Okay. So you will learn everything, all types of hacking and cyber security, and you become much stronger and your students become very much happy. Okay. Hey, my teacher knows everything. So, like now, fourth lab I want to teach you. Asymmetric RSA encryption decryption using the OpenSSL. Okay. We are going to use the same tool now. I am pressing here clear. I want to create one file mkdir RSA demo. Okay. What is the use of mkdir command? Anybody wants to tell me?
To make a directory.
Make directory, sir.
Make a directory. Perfect. Then I am using cd RSA demo. So I have changed my directory, present directory, to the RSA demo. I am writing pwd, present working directory is a RSA demo. Then I want to generate RSA private key. So this is a command I am using. So what I am doing, I am going to explain the command, each and everything. Sorry. Okay, I think somebody has unmuted the mic. Yes. Vaidya madam, can you please mute the mic of every participant?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So what we are doing, we are using OpenSSL GNP key. We are using an algorithm we are using which has a name RSA. RSA is an asymmetric algorithm. Asymmetric means it is using two keys, public and private. Then I want to use outprivate.pane. What is the meaning of outprivate.pane? Anybody wants to tell me? No. It means that you will get output because of this command and the output will be private.pane file. Okay, means you will get a private key because of this. Then pkeyOPT and RSA keygen 2048 bit of private key you will get. This is a private key. Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Any problem? No, correct? So nobody can read this key, correct?
ठीक है सर.
Yes, please go ahead. Any question?
No.
Okay, no problem. So this private key is created and nobody can read this key, okay, with open eyes. Now, what I want to do? I want to extract the public key now, okay? I want to create a public key. So what I will do? I will use this command. OpenSSL RSA in private key private.pem per out public key. Anybody wants to tell the meaning of this command? What will happen? Okay, teacher, you are very much intelligent as compared to me. You know the answer already, but you don't want to answer. Why is it so?
So content of
Okay.
private file will go into the other file.
Okay, slightly correct answer. I appreciate. So the final answer is what we are doing. We are creating a public key because out is a public key. But for creating this public key, which file we are using? We are using a private key. Do you understand this? Okay. Now I'm pressing enter. I'm pressing enter. So the public key will be created now. Cat public dot same. Enter. This is the public key. Nobody can read this data, correct? This is the public key and nobody can read it. I want to mute the participant. I think so that.
Participants, please make sure that your mic is on mute. Please
Okay.
be careful.
So we have created a public key. Now we want to create one of the message. I shown you one of the way to create a message. What was that previously? With the help of which editor tool? Which was the editor?
Nano.
Nano, perfect. Now I am showing you another way of creating a message, which is called as an echo command. Okay. So what message I am creating? This is a secret message. Okay. I am writing this message and I am putting this message into the message.txt file. I am creating one new file with the name message.txt. Pressing enter. ls. Now I want to see the data of a message.txt file. Which command I should use? I have used that command multiple times. I want to answer from you.
Cat.
Very good, very good. So I'm writing cat message.txt and enter and ls. Oh, you can see this is a secret message. Correct? So the file we have created and the file contains the data. What was that data? This is a secret message is a data in that file. No doubt up to here, correct? What we did, I am repeating the thing once again, okay? We have created three things. We have created one folder RSA underscore demo. In that folder, we have created private key and we have also created a public key and we have also created message.txt. But to create a public key, which key we have used? We have used the private key. Why we have used the private key to create a public key? Tell me that. No answer.
Because it corresponds to it.
Correct. Corresponding key we need to create, correct? For example, suppose Raj sir just asked me one of the question and I have given the answer to them. I will use a public key of a Raj sir and I will encrypt the data. When Raj sir will decrypt the data using their own private key, it should be decrypted, correct? For that, when you are using a public key, creating a public key, at that time, private key should be considered. For example, I am giving you one another answer, one another example, very generic example I am giving you now, okay? I have one company, I am creating a lock, okay? And this lock I am creating irrespective of the key. Will that company work? No, because I want to create a lock which should be considered by considering the key also. So lock should be opened by that key also, correct? That's why while creating a lock, every time the manufacturer needs to consider a key, and then only he can create a lock. Then I'm writing a next here. Oh, somebody is drawing on my presentation. Thank you very much. Okay. So no problem.
चलो खाना खाओ जाए तो बुलाना मेरे को
Then here, encrypt a message with a public key. Okay. Now what we will do, if any person is unnecessarily unmuting the mic, I will ask a question to that person only. Okay. Is it fine? Okay. Just joking. Okay. Sorry for that. So we want to encrypt the message with the help of a which key I should use to encrypt the message? Your answer? Oh, private key I should use. The ultimate
पब्लिक की
public
सर
key I should.
Public key, sir.
पब्लिक की
Perfect. Thank you. So I'm using that public key. So in this command, what I'm doing, see that I am using PKEYUTL. This PKEYUTL is the name of RSA only, and in the new Kali Linux, they have used that name instead of RSA. I don't know why this change has made by them. Encrypt pubin in key public key. Which key I should use? I should use public key to encrypt message.txt. And what will be the output? Output will be encrypted.bin. It will be output. I am pressing enter. I am checking ls. I got the output encrypted.bin. We will try to read that output. Okay. Cat encrypted.bin. Enter. Are you able to read this output? No. Because this data is
encrypted.
Because it's an encrypted
Now,
message.
what I am doing, I am saving that encrypted data into one of the text files. Decrypted.txt file I have created, and I have what I have written in this command in means input file use encrypted.bin and save that data into the file named as decrypted.txt. I am pressing ls and cd. I am writing, oh, not a cd, sorry for that. I am writing cat decrypted.txt ls. So I have decrypted the mass data successfully. Do you understand this? I have used decryption, RSA decryption, and I have decrypted the data. Any doubt up to here?
Sir, I have a
No,
question.
Yes, please go
Regarding
ahead.
at the very beginning, because that time too much noises were there. Actually,
Okay.
regarding the creation of the public key, you created the public key. Now, in this lab exercise, you created the public key, and you use the private key to decrypt the file of that public key. Am I
Oh,
right?
no. What I did, see that, okay? I'm explaining with the help of this presentation. Is it fine? What is your name, madam? Can you please say?
Shashwati, not this one, the
Okay.
next one, asymmetric. Yeah, the asymmetric.
Definitely, this is the okay. I'm very first. I want to do the full screen, then I can explain in a perfect manner. Okay. Yes.
Just the
Okay.
previous slide. Yeah, this one.
Okay. This is the asymmetric. Okay.
Yeah,
What I did is that very first, we have created one directory and change of a directory. Okay. Again, noise is there. Very good. Fantastic. So I want to mute the participants. Vaidya madam, can you please assist me to mute the participants?
Have unmuted and disconnected from the event, sir. At least 10 participants.
Okay. Okay. See that. So what I did, very first, I have generated a private key here because private.pane is here, correct? Then I am using a pointer here, laser pointer. Here I have generated a private key, correct? After that, I have generated a public key. To generate that public key, okay, Sandhya Deshmukh madam, You are writing something on my presentation. That is very fantastic thing. I request you to remove that, please. Sandhya Deshmukh madam. Vaidya madam, can you please call to the Sandhya Deshmukh madam and request her to remove that thing?
Yes,
And
sure, sir.
thank you very much. And then extract the public key. What I did, I have created a public key with the help of a private key. Then I have created a message.txt file which has a message. This is a secret message. Is it clear up to here?
No, this is only the step 3 I need to understand. Step 4 and all this, only this one, yeah, this thing, step 3.
Public key we have created using a private key.
Yeah, this is the thing. We are actually creating a public key with the help of this private key. And are we storing this public key somewhere like in any file or just we are directly using that one?
Sir, after the
Public key is
discussion
publicly
only.
available to everybody. Yes, please.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Anybody wants to say anything? Okay, no problem. So this public key is publicly available to everybody. Okay, this key will be with you also and with the public also. They can use that key. But private key is not publicly available. It will be with you only. Is it clear?
Yeah, that is all right. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So I will give you that presentation. At that time, it will be much clearer for you. Okay. So first question answer. Who will give me that answer? First question. I will ask you to one of the participants. Okay. Jay Panchal sir, is it possible for you to give the answer of a first question? No problem. Okay. So who will give me the answer of a first question?
B.
D. So what is the question?
Which of
Question is, which of the following is the best represent confidentiality? Oh, D is the wrong answer. Sorry for that.
B. I said B. Protecting
Okay,
data.
B for ball. Yes, protecting data from unauthorized access. Okay. Then next is, what is the answer of the second question?
C.
Answer is C.
Okay, making sure information is not altered. Very perfect answer. Okay. Then what is the answer of a third question? B.
I think C.
Oh,
It's
availability
B.
is not. Huh?
I think it's B.
B, sir.
B, correct. Backup server making a service accessible when primary server fails. Okay. Now I want to tell one very interesting thing. I think you don't know about it. That's why I want to tell you. In our company, the audit is happening every year. One audit is happening, and this audit is called as a backup and restore. In that, what we have to do, we have to show to our client, those who are giving 10 crore rupees per year. Okay, we want to show that we are purposefully destroying one server by doing all the types of a cyber attack, and we are showing them we can back up and restore all the services with the help of our monthly, weekly, daily backup. Once client see that, hey, you have restored all the services, even though the server was completely crashed. Yes, I want to continue with you. I want to give you next year 10 crore deal to you only because you have audited your account and you have performed backup and restoration. Is that an excellent thing? This is an example of availability. Means I want to show to the client, hey, our data is always available. Even though anybody crashed the server, no problem. I will be here. Data is always available. I am doing the cyber attack on our data and I am showing you how I can restore the data. Any question here? Isn't it interesting?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So suppose you have joined any company, okay, in the future. Now I have seen one example, okay. This is a trustworthy example, believe me. One of the madam of a DY Patil Pimpri, she has a 25 years of a teaching experience. She was a doctorate. And after that, after 25 years, she has joined one company. What we are saying, hey, I am in a teaching field. How the company will take me? How corporate will entertain me? I don't have an industrial experience. How I can go there? But I have seen that example. After a 25 years experience, the madam joined one company with an excellent package also. Okay. So, no problem. Sorry for the interruption and some other topic we are discussing now. So, fourth, authenticity ensure. What is the answer?
C.
Okay, the server security. Genuine, perfect. Authenticity means what? Genuine information. What is the answer of a fifth question?
Maybe
B.
okay.
Confirming that the information is encrypted. Oh no, D is not an answer.
A.
Ability to prevent that.
Only authorized users can access data.
Do you know this is a wrong answer?
I
B
think
for
Anybody?
ball.
it's C. I think
B for
the
Ball,
sender of
perfect.
the source of the information is always going to be a genuine one.
That's
Sorry
C.
for that. I'm talking about fifth question. We are talking about fifth question now. The
Fifth question
answer
is
is
answer is B.
It is B. It is
ensuring the
B.
user
B.
cannot deny. Okay,
B.
very good.
B.
I want to tell you one thing. You are extremely sharp. Okay, because I am conducting similar kind of a training session for the people of various countries, but they are not giving me that much fast answer. You are very sharp. Thank you. So these are the answers I have written. We will see the hash function. What is the hash value? Can you please tell me? Anybody?
Key value.
01.
Yeah. So hash value is one of the value which we can't decrypt, but we can see that hash value. And what is the advantage of a hash value? Can you please tell me?
So, sir, it is used
It's
in
always a
databases.
one-sided. That means we can't able to decrypt it. It's a
We can't able to decrypt.
It's a one-side
So we are not.
encryption
No,
technique.
it's a unique code actually.
Unique code. Yes,
Unique
It
code
is used for
which
verification, sir.
generates from data itself.
For indexing.
One answer given by one of the teacher. It is used for
Key value.
verification. Who has given that answer? What is the name
Yes,
of the
sir.
teacher?
Om Loy.
Key
Om
value.
sir. Okay. A big hand for Om sir. Okay. Very fantastic. Very correct answer. Now tell me how the verification can be done with the help of a hash value.
Sir, for example, we enter a password. So the password is then stored in the hash form in the database, and then when the verification process is in the process, so the so the password again becomes a hash, and then it is verified.
Okay, understood. But
So
slightly
even if
complicated.
even if there is a data breach, so the passwords of the users of the platform won't be breached.
Correct. But slightly complicated for other participant, I think so that correct. YOB, okay, you are also spoiling my presentation. Please don't spoil that. Okay. I am giving the answer in a very simple language, okay? I am taking example of any person like Janvi madam. Janvi madam, are you there? No. Who is there? Tell me the name of any teacher who is present here.
Sir, actually, hash algorithm will going to be used in order to make sure that the data will going to be maintain its integrity.
So how the integrity is maintained? How we are using hash value? I want to ask you that.
For a message, a hash value is generated, and then we send that data. And on receiving the data, we will regenerate this hash value and verify whether these hash values are the same or not. Upon reception, we will verify whether the hash value came with this message is correct or not.
Every hash value, sir, every hash value is mapped with a unique key, sir. So based on the key only, you can decrypt the value.
Correct. Now I am
And
simplifying this thing.
encryption
Okay.
is also going to be done with the random numbers, a complete random numbers, a fresh numbers.
Okay. Now I want to take one example. Okay, Fatima madam, I am sending one file to you, and I am sending one hash value also to you. So what is the meaning of that? When we are in a 8th standard, I learned one concept which is called as a parity bit. What was that parity bit? Whenever even are there, parity bit is 0. Whenever odd is there, parity bit is 1. Suppose receiver got the data and I have informed, hey, parity bit of this data is a 0. And if user saw that parity bit is 1, it means what? The data is altered. In a similar manner, we are using hash value. I am sending one file to the Fatima madam. Okay,
Yes,
what I am
sir.
doing, with the help, along with that file, I am sending one hash value. I am sending a file through email and I'm sending a hash value through the WhatsApp to the Fatima madam. Okay. What Fatima madam will do, I will give you three tools, three tools to the Fatima madam. She will check before opening the data. She will directly insert that data into that tool and she will check the hash value and she will match. Hey, Kundan sir given me one hash value. The hash value was 12345. But whatever the data I got, if I extract the hash value of this data, this hash value is 6789. It means that hash value is different. So if a
Yes,
hash
sir.
value is different, it means that integrity has breached, data is
Yes, sir.
altered, and Fatima
Data
madam
is
will
altered.
tell me, hey, please send me a file again. Somebody has performed the cyber attack on our data, and the hash value is, sorry, the data is altered, data is modified.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it understood?
Very
Yes, sir.
clear.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
the
Yes.
simplest way of explanation. Okay. Now I am going to show you that in the lab practical. Will you be enjoy that lab? Yeah, I'm going to show you that. Yeah.
Yes.
SaveSoft is one of the software. Hashcal is one of the software. Very simple step to install that software. I will give that software to you. Along with that, you can also download from this website. Okay, if you want, I can give you the website. But if I will give you the website right now, what you will do, you will spend your time in installing. And I don't want to spend your time because your time is extremely valuable for me. That's why I have already installed that software. I'm opening that. Anybody use that file, use that software, Haskell software till today? No. Right? So what I'm doing? I am creating one file here, okay, on my desktop. I have just given one example. I'm going to send one file to the Fatima madam, correct? So I'm creating the file and I am writing there text document I am creating and uh, I am writing VAPT report of Fatima ma'am PC. Okay, this is the VAPT report I am sending. And I'm sending, this is extremely confidential. Okay, I'm sending that brute force attack. Yes, DOS attack. No. DDoS attack. No. Means what I am saying, Fatima madam, your server is can be breached by the brute force attack, but it can't be breached by DOS attack and DDoS attack. I'm telling that thing. Okay, this is a very secret file. If this file will be issued to anybody, they will immediately understand, hey, the Fatima madam server is vulnerable to the brute force attack. Correct? So I am using that. I'm going to the desktop here. Where is desktop? Oh, this is the desktop. Where is a file? VAPT report. VAPT means vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. If you don't know this concept, please connect with me. I will tell you how you can learn everything. I have browsed that file and I have opened that file here. Now, what I want to do, I want to create some hash values. I am creating only two hash values, which is MD5 and SHA1, and calculating that. What is the answer? This is the answer. Okay. I am saving that file into one another file. Okay. One another notepad file I am taking and I am writing here MD5. And what is the MD5? This is the MD5. I am making it large.
Message
I am
digest.
writing here SHA1. Oh, I am writing a values of a hash value.
Okay.
Okay. I am writing values of a hash value. We are stick with the Fatima madam and my communication now. Okay. MD5 and SHA1. These are the two values I got with the help of my message. Now, what I am doing? I am going to that file. I am an intruder now. Okay. Hey, intruder. And I'm changing that file and I'm writing when I'm sending that file to the Fatima madam, in between the path, I'm doing man in the middle attack. If you don't know, Please check on the YouTube. It is a very interesting attack. And I am altering that file. Alter the file and close it. Now I am again taking that file, browsing that file and uploading it over here. I have altered the data. Okay. VAPT by Fatima man. And yeah, calculate. I got the values. New values I got, correct? So when I'm going to send this VAPT report to the Fatima madam is very smart. What she will do, she know what she has to do. She will check that. Okay, what is that? I want to close it. She will check whatever the hash value sent by me and whatever hash value she has. Now, so whether both the hash values are same, check it. MD5 value here is 2C. But when Fatima madam checked that file, she got a MD5 value 61D. So is it same?
No.
Answer?
No, it has been
No, it is
altered.
not there.
No,
It
it's
has
not the same.
altered. SHA-1 value is also altered. It means that the data is breached. Somebody performed some attack onto the data, and that's why we can't see the same values. So what is your suggestion to the Fatima madam? Whether she should open that file or she should request me to send the new file?
Request a new file.
Request a new
Oh,
file.
Request a new file.
if she will open the file, what will happen?
Sometimes some virus can be attached.
Correct. Directly a virus
Can
will
we
be
correct the file, sir?
no, we can't correct the file. Man in the middle attack already happened. Nobody can correct the file.
Yeah.
The data
It
is
is
of no
better.
value, but the perpetrator can attach a virus and do more damage.
Correct. Somebody is disturbing us again. Okay. So the data is breached now. And teachers, from today onwards, whenever you want to tell that the file is infected by the cyber attack, don't use the word virus. Which word you should use? Malware. Malware means what? Malicious software. This malware term contains everything. All types of infections like a virus, worm, Trojan, everything.
Yes,
Correct?
software.
Yes. So you should not use the word virus. You should say malware. Why malware? Because you are not sure which cyber attack happened on your computer, your file. Whether it's a Trojan or virus or worm. You're not sure about that, correct? That's
Yes, sir.
why you should use malware. Don't use virus. Virus is like a Xerox. Whenever you are going to the shop, you are saying, hey, I am taking a Xerox of it. Whether Xerox is a correct or photocopy is correct.
Photocopy.
Photocopy is correct. Xerox is the name of a company who has created first photocopy machine. That's why we should not use Xerox. We should use photocopy term. In a similar manner, we should not use virus. We should use malware term.
Malware.
I hope it is clear. Is it a new learning for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you getting bored?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Yes. Now, next thing. So we have used this Haskell software, and I have shown you we have completed the lab 5. Now I'm moving to the lab 6. So what I did, I have used slave software in a Windows. Now I am using one software in a Linux, and I'm showing you how I can perform how I can create a hash value there in a Linux. You see that? Okay. Hello, faculty. This is a confidential sample message. And I have saved that message into the file which has a name sample.txt. I am pressing ls. Oh, what I am doing here, please tell me that, oh, I want to move out of this and then I want to create. Okay. Okay. I am creating one file which has a name sample.txt. And what data I have inserted into that file? Hello faculty, this is a confidential sample message. And what is the command? Echo command I have used. I want to check cat sample.txt. Enter. Okay. So the message is stored into that file. This is the first step. If any problem, please ask me a question immediately. Okay. No. Okay. So what I'm doing? I want to compute the SHA-256 value of this sample.txt. Okay. I'm going to do that. See that. I am using OpenSSL. Again, the same tool I am using. Okay. And I am creating SHA-256 means hash value for sample.txt. And this is a SHA-256. Okay. Do you know what we are doing very first when we got the cyber attack? When we felt, hey, this is a cyber attack. Very first, we are checking this SHA value, we are copying this SHA value, and we are checking the reputation of this SHA value on one of the website which is called as a virus total. Anybody knows virus total? No?
No, sir.
Oh, virus total is one of the tools which is used for checking the reputation of a file. It has more than 40 antivirus software to check the reputation of our file or our hash value or anything. Okay. I'm copying a hash value and pasting it over there. Nothing is coming. Okay. Suppose I'm copying another hash value now. Okay. Just now we have created MD5 value, correct? I'm copying this hash value and I'm pasting it over here. See that nothing is coming. Now I want to check malicious hash by virus total. Okay, these are this website will give us malicious hash values, and I will use that. We will take only 1 minute. Where is that? Okay, Python script. Okay, this is a malicious hash. See that. Here you will get it. Okay. So this virus total will tell us whether this hash value is malicious or not. Hey, I am giving you one example. Yesterday, one cyber attack happened in my company, and my analyst, L1, L2 analyst, I am a manager, I will not check. These analysts will check. They check the reputation of this hash value, and this reputation is malicious. What these antivirus tools are saying? They are saying it is either Trojan or ransomware or dangerous. So what I need to do? I need to keep that file or delete that file.
Delete.
Teacher, delete that file, correct? Immediately. And then what I need to do? I need to contain the server. Contain means I want to isolate the server from a network. And after isolating a server, I need to remove all the malicious thing in that server. I need to re-image it. I need to again install the operating system into that server, and my server will be completely clean up. Now I want to remove the isolation, and again the server will be connected into the network now. Only this thing we are doing here in the industry. We are not doing any other thing in a cyber security industry. Okay. So isn't it enjoying? Isn't it fantastic?
Fantastic.
I I feel it is very crazy. Okay. I feel very thrilled in doing all these things, in doing the cyber attack and teaching also. Teaching is my passion, and I feel very good while teaching. Okay. So we have generated the SHA-256 file here. Okay, this is a SHA-256 file. Now, so this practical is end here. And now what I am doing? I am generating one another file which is a sample.txt. I am creating one another file. Okay. I am storing that SHA value into one of the file here. Okay. Oh, I mean the mic is unmuted. Okay, very good. Whenever mic is unmuted, I am feeling that my lecture is boring. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. Yes. So I have stored that file here. Our file name is sample.txt and SHA value is this. Okay. Now I'm creating another file and which has a name sample2.txt file I'm creating. Okay. I'm creating sample2.txt file ls and I want to see that file. So what I will do, I will use that sample2.txt. See that this is a message there. Okay. Now again message is hello faculty, this is confidential sample message and this is a sample2 file. What was our first message? Our first message was hello faculty, this is confidential sample message and full stop was there. What was our second message? Our second message is like this only, but what is the difference between both of them? This is a confidential message. I'm pasting here. Okay, I'm pasting this second message also. Is there any difference? This is a confidential sample message. Okay, there is no difference. Okay, the messages are same. We will check now if the messages are same, whether both the files have a same hash value or not. We will check that. Okay. So I'm creating a hash value for the another message. So this SHA value is created and I'm copying this and I'm pasting it here notepad and we want to check that whether the values are same or not. The second file was this sample.txt. For sample.txt we got this answer. Whether the SHA values are same, messages are same, but SHA value is not same. Is it correct? Are you able to understand me?
They're not
Why
same,
is
sir.
it so? Why not same? Can you please tell me? Message is same, then also SHA value is not same. Why it is not same? No
Because it's a
answer.
hash value.
Huh, but why it is not same? What is the change there? Message are same, but hash value is not same. Why is it so?
Sir, even a simple change in the makes the whole hash different.
We have not changed anything in the message.
If
Why the
someone
hash value?
unauthorized opened it, will it change the hash value also? Though its content is not altered, just
No,
unauthenticated users open it.
no. If anybody change that, open that file, the content is not altered, the hash value will not change. This is a very
Okay.
intelligent question. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yes.
So, my dear friends, my dear teacher, you can see here the first file name is sample.txt and second file name is sample2.txt. So, file
Sample2.txt,
name
sir.
has changed and because of that hash value has changed. Even though the data is not
Okay.
altered, but the file name has changed and the hash value has changed. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
Now
sir.
we'll go to the next slide. These hashes differ even one space demonstrate integrity properly. So our file is not integrated, both the files are different. Now we will go to the next topic and we have completed the lab number 6. Okay. And the next topic is message authentication code versus digital signature. Okay. So MAC means what? It uses a shared key to produce tag verifying integrity and authenticity. Efficient but symmetric, both parties must share the keys. So MAC is what message authentication code is one kind of a encryption we can say. But what it is using? It is using a single key. Means key needs to be shared. If the key will be shared, definitely the key sharing cyber attack will happen. Correct? Anybody will do the cyber attack and see that file. But what is the advantage of MAC? Advantage is it can verify integrity and authenticity of a data. It can ensure that. Integrity and authenticity should be maintained. Okay. Next is a digital signature. What is that? It uses a symmetric key, and a signer uses a private key to sign the data. Anyone with a public key can verify the signature, as signature provides non-repudiation. So digital signature is mainly used for non-repudiation, prevention of a non-repudiation cyber attack. Okay? Means if anybody send the data, they should not deny, I never send it. Anybody receive the data, they should not deny, I never received it. So digital signature uses which algorithm? It is uses asymmetric key algorithm. Okay? And anybody with the help of a public key, they can verify whether the signature is correct or not. Okay? By the way, I want to ask you one question before the lab 7. Which encryption algorithm used in WhatsApp? Presently, they are using which encryption algorithm?
AES.
AES, how many bits?
Trick.
Huh? Sorry? 256? Okay. I want to disclose that. Okay. AES 128 bit they are using. Okay. Why they are using 128 bit? Why they are not using 256 bit? Anybody wants to give the answer? No answer. Hey, you know the answer, but you are not
Sir,
giving me.
AES,
Okay.
sir, AES sir, when uses more bits, it requires number of rounds of cycles and it gives more time. It takes more time. 128 is
Very
also
good.
secure, Sidhu.
Perfect answer. Okay. WhatsApp is using AES 128 bit because if they will use more than those bits, the encryption time and decryption time will be slower. The WhatsApp communication will be slower. Who has given that answer? What is the name of the teacher?
Home, sir.
Om sir. Okay. Thank you very much, Om sir, for giving that answer. Okay. Yes. So what it means, suppose I am sending any message to the Om sir and I am encrypting that message using the AES 256 bit, the Om sir will get that message slowly. I'm sending now and they will get after 2 minutes. So Om sir becomes bored and they decide not to use that application which is providing the slow messages. Correct? Yes. So we
Yes.
will run that lab now. Lab number 7. Create and verify file integrity using the HMAC. What is the meaning of HMAC? HMAC means hash based message authentication code. I'm showing you that. What we'll do, we will generate a secret key now, okay? And I'm clicking on this. My password is 1234. Enter and clear, and I'm using this. Copying this and pasting it over here. So what is the meaning of this message? Open SSL RAND hex 32 HMAC key hex. What this message is doing exactly?
It's generating a random number.
Generating a random key.
And a hexadecimal code too.
Perfect. Hexadecimal code it is generating.
Looks
And
like
I'm
a
pasting
32
this.
bit.
Correct.
32 bit hexadecimal code of with random numbers.
Very good. So it has generated this code. Okay, HMAC hyphen key. I am using cat command and I'm pasting that. Okay. We will see what is it. Hey, this is a code. This is a secret code. We can't read that. Correct. So we have generated a secret code which is based on HMAC. H means hash based message authentication. We have generated that code. After that, compute HMAC using SHA-256. I want to use SHA-256 hash algorithm, hash value algorithm, and I want to compute the HMAP. I'm using that. Open SSL SHA-256 HMAP, pressing enter. See that? Okay. So what I am doing? I am doing a, oh, it is saying no such a file or directory. Why is it so? Sample hyphen hmac is not there. Okay, what is that? Do it say that. I think we have not created a file. We need to create a file. No problem. I'm creating that. Okay. I'm creating the file, and the file has a name sample hyphen hmac, and I'm writing a data there, which is a tempered. Tempered is a word I'm writing there. Okay. Clear. I'm writing. I'm writing cat sample underscore hmac dot txt. Enter. The data it contains tempered data. Okay. Tempered is a word this file contains. Now I am using the same command and I'm calculating it, computing it. So this is a computation. So SHA-256 value is generated for that particular file, and you can see this is a SHA-256 value. Any doubt up to here? No doubt. So HMAC ensures the integrity plus authenticity, but HMAC is a symmetric key algorithm, and unlike signature, HMAC shared a secret key. If you want to use MAC or HMAC, you need to share a key to the receiver. Then only he can see that message. Otherwise, he can't see. It was a lab 7. Now I want to go KDF, salt, and password storage. Anybody has any question up to here? No question.
No, sir.
So what is salt? Can you please tell me? Salt is a tata namak. Any answer? In a simple word, please explain me what is salt.
So salt is a random text that we embed with the message to make it more difficult to decrypt.
Very perfect answer. Okay. Salt is one of the random value what we are added to the password before hashing to prevent the pre-computed attack like a rainbow table attack and ensure identical password have different hashes. Now, in all over the world, there are few names which are very common. For example, Rahul. Okay. Suppose one person uses the password Rahul at the rate 123. Another person with a name Rahul, he will also use the same password Rahul at the rate 123. They both have one account, okay, on a same website, and anybody is using, any Rahul is using. Now, for example, Rahul as a email, Rahul at the rate gmail.com, and another person has some another email, and they are using the same password Rahul at the rate 123. Then also they can't open it because this salt value is associated along with that Rahul at the rate 123 password. So random value is associated with your hash value. Because of that random value, nobody can do rainbow table attack. Rainbow table is one kind of attack. Nobody can do that. Do you understand this? In my thesis, I have used the salt value, and I have shown that, proved that my communication is faster and completely secure. Anybody knows what is key derivation attack function?
The hash
Okay.
function to derive a key.
Perfect. Whatever hash value we are creating, it is intentionally slow hash value function used to strengthen the password hashing. Because of this KDF function, your password hashing becomes strengthened, and it is intentionally slow. Now I'm going to teach you through the practical. Okay, again, lab number 8, I want to show you here. What we will do, we will encrypt and decrypt the files using only a password. internally OpenSSL uses KDF plus salt. I am showing you that, okay? Encrypt using password. So directly in the command itself, I am writing a password. What is the password here? Pass faculty 123 is a password. Okay, see that. I am writing here. I am pasting here and this thing. Okay. So while encrypting, what I am doing? I am using AES 256 code block chaining and salt value I am using. I am using a sample.txt. I am creating a sample PBE encrypted key and I am using a password faculty 123. Do you understand this? Whatever password I am writing here in the command itself, okay? Presenter. I am pressing ls. You can see sample.txt file. I want to check that file, okay? Cat sample.txt. Enter. So this is a file there. What I did, I have performed the encryption using a faculty 123. Okay, but this is a weak encryption. That's why we can't see that. Unfortunately, the file we can see by our open eyes directly. I am performing a decryption here. ls. What will happen? I have performed the decryption, -d command I have used, and I have used this key and out sample pbe.dec and password I have used faculty 123. And I want to check that file. Now I want to check the encrypted file very first, okay? I have encrypted that file previously. I want to check whether my data is really encrypted or not. Yes, data is encrypted, correct? Using that algorithm, AES 256. I want to check the decrypted file now. I want to check whether my data is really decrypted or not. Yes, data is decrypted. So we have encrypted and decrypted the data with the help of a salt value. Any problem up to here? Any question? No question? Is it a boring session or you are enjoying it?
Enjoying it, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks a lot. This is only the purpose of this session. Okay, you should get some knowledge. You should understand new tools, and you should enjoy it. And you should be, you should think like that. Hey, I will use that tool tomorrow. Okay, I will take that file. I will take that software, and I will use and try that tool. It is a very amazing tool. Okay. Then TLS and HTTPS. What is that? TLS and HTTPS. Tell me that, please. Anybody?
Transport-based security.
These are the protocols. These protocols are used in the website. Why we are using those protocols? Because when we are using those protocols, these protocols make the website data very secure. Even though during the transmission, nobody can perform man-in-the-middle attack, nobody can breach that website data. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now, HTTPS uses which encryption? Tell me that. Any answer? HTTPS uses which thing to secure the data?
SSC 256.
No, very perfect answer. Thank you. You are technically stronger than me. According to me, your answer may be correct, but my answer is also correct and 100% correct. This is the secure socket layer they are using. Okay. They are using secure socket layer to ensure the security of a data. 20 years before, we were using HTTPS. Data was completely unencrypted. Anybody can see the data with their open eye. They can perform anybody can perform man-in-the-middle attack with the help of a Wireshark and Burp suit. 10 years before HTTPS introduced. Because of HTTPS, what has happened? Our website data is extremely secure now. But a person like me, who are very good hacker, they can also perform decryption of the data and they can also hack the website which is encrypted using the HTTPS. So what happened? Recently, one new algorithm has arrived. It has a name, transport layer security, and because of that, nobody can perform the breaching of the data. It is extremely secure data now because of transport layer security. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt up to here? No doubt, correct?
No.
Yes. So, can you please tell me, suppose you have a website and you want to encrypt the website data using the TLS and HTTPS, is it a free of cost or you need to pay some amount? Hmm. Is it free of cost or need to pay some amount? See that this is my website, okay? And if you see this website is secure or not, we will check that. Okay, I'm going here. I'm going here to the browser. Here you will understand definitely, okay? See that website contains HTTPS, correct? So HTTPS means website is secure. Do you understand this? So to purchase that host and domain, everything, I need to pay the amount because they are giving me security also, which is a HTTPS security. Okay. I'm going to the next slide now. And we are doing lab practical 9. Okay. Hope you will enjoy it. What we will do, I will show you in that website, one certificate is there, which is a HTTPS certificate. I will show you that. Okay. I'm opening this. This is my website, correct? I'm clicking on this lock symbol. Lock means what? Lock means secure. I'm clicking on this. I'm clicking on connection secure. I'm clicking on more information. And I'm clicking on view certificate. See that? This is a certificate of my website created by that certification HTTPS authority. What is that certificate? Common name is I am Cyber Soldier. Country is US. Let's encrypt. What is the validity of my website? On a 7th February 2026, this website will not be available. No, sorry. What is the validity of this certificate? This certificate is valid up to the 7th February only. After 7th February, certificate will be renewed in the backend. This is the DNS name of my website. DNS means domain name server. They have used which algorithm? RSA algorithm. RSA is a public key means asymmetric algorithm. This is the key size of my website. Okay. Miscellaneous data, fingerprint. This is the SHA-256 value of my website. Okay. This is the SHA-1 value of my website. Do you understand this? In this manner, you will get all the details over here. This is the certificate. Okay. Now, what do you think to prepare that certificate? Is it possible for a normal human being to prepare this certificate and create one website? Is it possible? So I want to answer from you. Faculties, are you there?
No, it's difficult, sir. As it is a paid one, we need to provide many. They like for what purpose we need this certificate, because very recently we have developed one app, and we want to upload that lab in the Google Cloud server, and that time we just explored all these things, and for purchasing this HTTPS certification, lot of data needs to be provided as far as we came across.
Very good. Very fantastic answer. Thank you, Saraswati Madam. So now I'm going to show you. We will create that certificate within 2 minutes. Isn't it fantastic for you? Isn't it thrilling?
Of course,
Okay,
sir.
I will show you. We will create one website and we will create a certificate of that website and we will attach that certificate with that website also. Okay. I hope you will enjoy this practical. This is a practical number 10 now, lab number 10. Okay. What we will do, very first, we will generate a key as usual. This is a key, okay. Open SSL I am using. I am using a same tool every time, okay. See that. Now we are going to generate a certificate, create one website, attach the certificate with that website, okay. So what is the meaning of this command? We are using JNPK RSA algorithm. Output will be server key. Means I am generating one server key and I am using RSA 2048 bit algorithm. Pressing enter. This is my key. Are you able to read this key? No.
No, sir.
LS. We have just generated one thing. What we have generated? Server.key file we have generated. I want to read that file, okay? Oh, this file is like this. Are you able to read this data? What is this key? This is a private key we have generated. Is it correct? With the help of a RSA algorithm, we have generated private key. Now we want to generate a certificate directly. I am using this command, okay? So I am generating a certificate with the help. What we are using? OpenSSL require, okay, and server key file. Use that private key, particular server key, and create a certificate which should have a name server.crt. And the validity of this certificate should be 365 days. Means for next 1 year, this certificate should be valid. I am pressing enter. Just now, madam told us, correct? Much information we need to provide to create a certificate. Definitely, here also they will ask 100 questions to us. We will write, okay, country name, 2-letter code. What is the 2-letter code of our country? Okay.
IN, sir.
Yes. What is our state name? Maharashtra. My state name is Maharashtra at least, okay? I know you are from a various state. I am writing here Maharashtra. Okay. What is our city name? City name is Pune. What is our organization name? Organization name is MES organization,
Yes.
which is very respected organization. What is our organizational unit name? I am using computer department. We are using. What is your common name? Our common name is respect. What is our email address? I am using our email address is mes@gmail.com. I have created a certificate, fantastic certificate I have created. Okay. I am pressing LS. There is certificate. Where is certificate? Certificate is created here. See that? Server.crt. I am checking what is that. Okay. Server.crt. Enter. You can see this certificate. Sorry. Anybody wants to say anything? No? Okay. See that. Server.crt, this is a certificate. We can see over here. We are unable to read that file also. Okay. But I have one method by which we can read that certificate. What is that method? I will show you. Now, what we will do, we will create one website. Okay. One website I will create with this command. With a single command, I am creating a sample website. See that? Okay. This thing I have created. Okay. This is certificate. Now, what I am doing, browser wants, because this is not a signed and I want to open that website now. I'm going to open it. Okay. Okay, I am able to open this website. I think some command is missing. We have missed some of the command. I can put it. Open SSL. Okay, I'm again running this command. Okay.
आता आपण आहे ना पुढच्या वेळेस कुठे
Okay, I think one command is missing here. Okay, I will just add that command after a few minutes. When we conduct the question and answer session, at that time I will add that command and I will show you that. Isn't it fine? Is it fine? Okay, command is here. Very good. Generate a key. This is a 10 number lab only. Generate self-signed certificate. Correct. Command is on the next slide. I think so that I am using this. Enter. I am generating a public key now. Okay. With this command, I have generated one public key and I am pressing ls here. Okay. Then I am using the next command. Head count we have used. This is lab 11. Okay, no problem. That website we are unable to create. I will show you that after some time. Okay. Once we will move ahead with the question and answer, then I will show you. For testing that particular server, we need to run this SSL script. Error in setting the private key, it is saying. There must be some error. Expected output is like this, but we are not getting that output, unfortunately. We need to inspect the certificate. I think we have executed that command. We will check it for 1 minute. And then I'm using the next command. Okay, no problem. I think some error is there. Once I will give you that, I will correct the error and I will give you this presentation. Then you can check it. Okay. So what will happen when you are going to check it? You are going to see this kind of a certificate directly. You browse that website at localhost 443, and after that you can see the certificate also. Presently, unfortunately, I am unable to browse it. No problem. I will do some work in a backend and I will show you that within 1 minute. Till this time, I am stop sharing the screen. Please ask me the question if you have. Any question? Last 10 minutes are remaining. Anybody has any question? No questions?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
The tools, for example, like burp suite or SET tools, which we utilize in the Kali Linux, so they are demonstrating mostly about the hacking part. So is there any tools which we can also utilize, like a simulation tool, integrate that with the burp suite and show the attacks can be countered with the algorithms we write?
Definitely, I am using that tool. Very first, I want to ask whether any other person know the name of that tool, how we can simulate the practicals. I don't want to do the attack on a actual website. So I want to use the testing tool. What is the testing tool? Anybody knows that? Nobody knows it? Oh no, this is called as a DVWA. What is the meaning of DVWA? DVWA means damn vulnerable web application. What is the meaning of that DVWA? It is purposefully vulnerable. So it has all the vulnerabilities and anybody can do thousands of cyber attack on it and anybody can check it whether these cyber attacks are working or not. So this tool will be installed in your local host only and you can check that. Okay, you can perform 100 cyber attack and you can check whether your cyber attack are working fine or not. Is it fine? So if you check, write down that name, DBWA, Damn Vulnerable Web Application, and you can use that tool to perform the cyber attack and check it. Okay. Now, any other question anybody has?
No, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Now I
all
want
of
to
the
go with.
tools,
Please go ahead.
sir, all of the tools that you mentioned while explaining the labs to us. You are going to share those with us, right?
The tools which are in a Linux, I will not share because if you
No,
download the
sir,
Kali
not
Linux,
the Linux tool.
automatically you will get the tools. Okay. Other than that, if the tools which are there in a Windows, I will share that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And also in a presentation, how to download those tools, I have given that method to you. Okay. So you can download the tools from there also. Now I want to try once again that certificate creation exercise. Okay. I have taken everything in in one of the Word files, and I want to show you that once again. Okay. Now I want to share my screen. I'm sharing my screen. We will try it once again whether it is working or not. If it is not working, then I will correct the presentation and I will give you that. So very first, what we need to do, we need to generate the key. I'm using that command.
Sir, hello,
Yes, please
sir.
go ahead.
So,
Please.
which is the recent encryption algorithm? I mean, nowadays, which is the algorithm used with encryption, sir? Which algorithm is used?
Presently, in a
Ah,
WhatsApp only, they are using AES 128, correct? Even though
yes, sir.
AES has 100 cyber attacks which are proven, then also they are using it because along with AES, I think they are using Salt also for encrypting the key. They are using some other algorithm also. Okay, so
Okay,
AES
okay,
is a recent algorithm the people are using along with other
okay,
security also. Okay.
okay, sir.
So very first I have generated a key here. Then I have executed this command and I want to enter this. Again, I am entering. Common name, respect, and email address, MES address 123. Okay. Then third command I want to execute. This is inspect the certificate. I want to inspect that. Okay. Okay. I did the inspection. After that, for testing this tool, I want to open it. Search.txt. I'm trying that command. Hopefully it will run now. Oh, very good. It has executed. See that? Accept message we got. Okay. So what we have created, my dear faculty, we have created one www website, one local host website on the port number 8443. And now I am pasting this. I am opening this website over here. Localhost 4443. Oh, see that. It is showing warning message. It is a potentially insecure website. Now, localhost means which computer it is suggesting? Localhost means
Our own
no answer.
computer.
Our own computer. Very good. I am clicking on advanced and I am saying that hey, accept whatever risk is there, accept the risk. And see that this is my website I have just created. My local website I have created. I can only see that website. Nobody else can see. Okay. Now I want to check the certificate of that website. I am clicking on this. I am clicking on connection not secure. I am clicking on more information and I am clicking on view certificate. If you see, you can see the certificate which we have created. Country in, state Maha, locality Pune, MES, organizational unit, comp, and common name is respect, and email address is mes@123. Isn't it amazing? We have created the certificate also and created a website also on a local host. Okay. So I think I have completed all the 11 labs, and these are some of the real world use cases like of HTTPS uses for the encrypts the web traffic. Email signing is used in PG, file encryption, code signing. Okay, like this.
Hello, sir. One question.
Please
Hello,
go here. Please go ahead.
sir. Hello, my question one is, sir, certificate. So this our session is created by the certificates, but certificate issuing by authorized CA. So
Correct.
this certificate created by own. So ethical or not ethical,
Yes.
sir?
No, this certificate I have created, but I have used this certificate for the website which is on my local computer only. Correct.
Okay.
I am not sharing that website with anybody, and anybody else other than me can't access that website. Only local computer person, the person who has a local computer, he will use that. So it is 100% ethical.
Okay. Okay.
So DVWA, I have just informed you, damn vulnerable web applications. These applications also install on your own computer, and you can only use it. So on your own computer, you can do 100 attacks on that DVWA. It is a completely ethical. It is not unethical thing. Correct?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Now, my dear faculty members, US government provided some websites, almost 6, 7 websites. On those websites, you can do all the types of a cyber attack, and it will not a crime. Do you know the name of those websites?
Yes, sir. Juice shop.
Juice Shock. Okay. Another website. There are some of the 40 websites. Out of 40, I will give you 5 to 10 websites in this presentation. I will modify the presentation and I will give those websites. So if you learn Kali Linux, you can perform attack on those websites and you can enjoy hacking. Okay. Now, any question? Now, why I love this hacking? Because I was an extremely naughty student in my childhood. Okay. And I love hacking. That's why I enjoy it very much. Because even without touching your mobile phone, I can 100% hack it, and I can send a message from your mobile phone. I can see your front camera, back camera. I can delete your messages. I can see your call log history. Everything I can do. So this is very crazy for me, and I'm enjoying it a lot. This is called Android hacking. Okay. But trust me, I never do this kind of hacking on anybody's mobile, only my family member mobile or my own mobile. I'm doing this kind of hacking and I'm teaching that. But I never did this kind of unethical work till today. Okay. Yeah. Any question?
Sir, I am Sunita
Yeah.
from
Madam, it will be very great
Hyderabad.
if you come on camera.
No, sir. Actually, my kid,
Okay.
she's sleeping.
I can understand. No problem.
Sorry. It,
Yes,
it's
no
so
problem.
late now and very cool
Yeah.
also here. Cool, sir.
Okay.
I'm from
Okay.
Hyderabad, sir. Actually, your session is so much valuable, sir. Thank you so much. Because I taught this malware analysis and reverse engineering. One more is penetration testing, vulnerability analysis and penetration testing I have done, and all these John the Ripper and this DVW I used SQL injection, all I have done. But the new things today I learned is what that digital letter you created, no, and hybrid
Okay.
one also.
Certificate.
All those are very much interesting, sir. Even though I have to repeat from my side, I have to practice a lot from Kali Linux.
It is very great.
Thank you so much, sir. and whoever
Okay.
is organizing, madam, to all the coordinators. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am. I think
Thank
you have given a representative comment. Today, all the participants are feeling really content. They got to know a lot and they also send us personal messages that they are getting very good information from you. So we are really very thankful on behalf of MES Senior College. And now I request all the participants to quickly keep their videos on so we can have some snaps and we will close for today.
Okay.
Now I have one plan in the future. Okay. I will create one webinar. Okay. And this webinar will be completely free of cost for everybody. You can join that 2-3 hours webinar and you can enjoy other hacking also. Okay. So if you want that, you want to attend that free of cost webinar, my mobile number is given on my website. My website name I am giving here also, and in my presentation also website name is there, www.iamcybersoldier.com. This is my company, okay? Because my motive, my purpose is I want to make everybody in the India cyber soldier. So no Pakistan and no any other country can hack our country, okay? Hack your computers. I am cyber soldier. This is my company name. So please visit to that company, take my mobile number, send me WhatsApp message, connect with me, and I will send you the webinar link. Okay? Is it fine?
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
And even if you share the link with us, I'll share it on our group because on our group almost 300 participants are there. So I think pan India 300 people will receive the link.
That is very great. Okay. And what my plan? My plan is very big now. I want to tell you my plan also. Presently, I am conducting a training of ethical hacking, and I am taking almost 25,000 to 30,000 minimum cost. Okay. So my plan is I want to spread that knowledge in all over the world. So with this webinar, my plan is I want to conduct the same training in very small cost. In suppose 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees like that. So they will understand what is AI, what is cyber security, how they can implement the AI in the cyber security. So they will shine in front of their students. Okay, they will say that hey, you are not only using AI, I am also using AI. I am 10 steps ahead of you. So their students will start respecting them a lot. Correct?
Yes, very generous thought, sir.
Thank you very much.
There is a tool to secure IoT devices, sir.
Secure IoT devices also there is a tool. See that now you are asking all the questions to me, okay? My plan is I want to create one chatbot. Chatbot name will be I am Cyber Soldier. This chatbot will be a chatbot created by Dr. Kundan's brain. So whatever question you want to ask to Dr. Kundan, chatbot will give you the answer like a chat GPT.
Okay, sir.
So it will be very fantastic for you, correct?
Yes.
You have no need to hesitate and disturb Dr. Kundan every time. You can only ask to the chatbot. Chatbot will give you the answer because it has a brain of a Dr. Kundan only. Okay. So this is my idea. So please attend my webinar. You will definitely get very much valuable information there. And this is only for you. Okay. For all the teachers, for every person who wants to learn hacking, but who are not unethical, who are ethical people. In my society only, some people are giving me the offer. Hey, I have one offer for you. What is that offer? I will give you 50 lakh rupees. You should do 1 crore rupees fraud. And what is my benefit? I will give you 50 lakh rupees. Whatever the cyber crime you are doing, all the cyber crime responsibility I am taking on my head. They are saying me. I will take on my head. I will go to the jail. Only you have to give 50 lakh rupees to me and you have to keep 50 lakh rupees with you. And there is no any problem to you. No problem will happen to you. So I told them, no, I don't want that. Even though you will give me 10 crore rupees, then also I will not do any cyber crime because by birth I am a teacher. I have a 9 years experience of a teaching. I am a very ethical person. Because of that teaching, they have changed my mind completely. I never do any unethical thing in my lifetime. Like that. Correct? You also
Very few
see that.
people have this kind of integrity, sir. We really respect your values.
Thank you. One another offer I got, okay. You have to attend the interview only, and you have to pass one interview. I will give you 1,50,000 rupees for a single interview. I asked them, how you are giving 1,50,000 rupees for a 30 minutes interview? Then they have given me the offer. Whatever question will be asked by the person, you have to give the answer. And the person who is giving interview, he will only move his lips.
Oh.
And in the back end, you are giving answer. Person will move the lips.
Prompting.
And he will pass the interview, and I will give you 1,50,000 rupees. I informed them, even you give me 100 crore rupees, I will not do that. So they told me there is no threat of a police, nothing. This is not a crime. Your name will not be anywhere. Why you have this much of a fear? I told them, fear not with the police or not with anybody. Fear with a God I have. I want to show my face to the God after end of my life. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you,
Sorry
sir.
for taking your 5 minutes extra.
No, sir. You are very enthusiastic throughout. And we
Thank
all
you.
are really going to take some inspiration from teaching point of view as well. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you all the participants. Have a good night.
Okay.
We all
Bye-bye.
shall resume tomorrow for the next session. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.